recording records.
Yeah, that's right. It's a record. You could just say that.
About records.
You can.
Empire Records.
Empire Records. We're changing our name. No, I'm just kidding.
I was thinking about trying to replicate Mark's shoplifter's scream shriek to open the show, but I recognize that one, Zoom will clip out any of the the highest pitch voice cracking stuff, and two, I simply don't think I have it in me. But it is a brilliant moment, and God bless Ethan Embry.
Yeah, there is not a moment in this film that is not brilliant, in my opinion.
It's true.
This is a movie that's good from start to finish.
I have zero objectivity.
This is my Mamma
when it comes
Mia.
to this movie.
Yeah,
but yes,
this movie
like
slaps.
I'm with you.
This is
like,
my Mamma Mia.
Ahoy, listeners! This is Debut Buddies Before Dark. Because we're recording in the afternoon
it is
again.
recorded.
Weird.
Yeah, I was like, the lighting is better for me, so I appreciate this.
We're well lit and maybe more awake, but maybe also less awake in ways because it's weird to do things at different times. But here we are, and we are excited to talk to you because it's Rex Manning Day.
Woohoo!
Yay!
Woohoo!
It's our first celebration of that, and we're going to discuss the 1995 amazing superstar cult classic film, Empire Records. I'm Nate. I'm one of the buddies.
I'm Kelly. I'm an additional buddy.
I'm Chelsea. I'm the other buddy. Do you want me to start?
You go for it,
There we
yeah.
go. Okay, I've got so much stuff to say, and I'm so excited because I did not know the amount of lore behind this movie, and there is so much. Did you guys watch anything or learn anything prior to this recording?
Not one.
I
thing.
know
already does.
just a little
Damn.
bit.
The look on your face.
I know a
just
little bit
so
of
knowing.
stuff. The number one thing I know, and the number one thing that excites me about this movie is that it is supposed to be set in Delaware, and it
Yes.
probably has to be
Yes.
set either in Wilmington, where I live, or in Newark, which would be the college town that's a little bit down the road. But given the proximity to Atlantic City and
Oh,
things like that, you know, it's So
Makes
it's neat
sense.
because it's like. No, nothing's based in Delaware. Nothing's in Delaware, and it's like
Yeah.
no, Empire Records is in Delaware, or it was.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Chelsea, I know that this is one of your all-time favorite movies from way, 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 way back.
It continues
When-
to be.
Yes, for the Mitch Hedberg joke. I
Oh,
used
yeah.
to do a lot of drugs. I still do. When do you think is the first time you watched this movie?
I was trying to figure it out because I was like, did I watch it because of Ethan Embry? Because I do
I
love Ethan Embry,
Ethan
Yeah,
Embry.
but I
crush.
can't
You were
remember.
crushing?
But I don't know if it was a chicken egg.
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
if this was the movie that incited it or if it was a movie I watched after. Because I was like, did I watch Can't Hardly Wait prior to watching Empire Records? Like, how and why did I watch Empire Records? I feel like it had to have been on TV.
It
that's
just
the-
was on.
Logically, the only reason. And like, I'm going to get into that because that's almost the only way people found out about it and it became a cult classic.
Ah,
yeah.
But it was not, or I saw a cover at a Blockbuster and I thought, man, that looks like
yeah,
a good movie. And that would
iconic
be very much-
cover.
Beautiful cover.
Yeah.
But that's like, I cannot figure out the first time I saw the movie. I remember loving it when I saw it, and I remember it solidifying it as a piece of my personality. I had it on binder covers, man. Like it ran deep. Kelly, what about you?
I have only seen this movie once before.
Did I force
watched
you to
it.
watch it?
You sure
Oh.
did.
Yeah.
You absolutely
Good.
did. And I don't know how it had escaped my notice, because I too love Ethan Embry from Can't Hardly Wait. So seeing him in this, he's such an interesting character in this,
Yeah.
and such a delight. What a delight! What a little weirdo!
Yeah.
What a little freak!
He has a fun arc.
He sure does.
Mark's arc in the movie is, it seems he wants to prove himself as being a
Yeah.
good employee at the beginning. And then the entire rest of the movie, he's kind of dicking around,
Oh,
eating
yeah.
pot brownies,
Yeah.
whatever. And then he saves the day with an
Yeah.
idea and a hijacking
Yeah.
of local news media.
Love Mark.
And then he's
Yeah.
just so aw shucks. Like,
Yeah, he's such a
Yeah.
little. He's just a little kid. He's
Yeah.
just a little punk rocker. What about you, Nate? When did you watch this for the first time?
I'm going to say probably like 97 or something, and it would have
a
definitely
great year
been
for
like
movies.
a video cassette rental
yeah.
occurrence. I'm I think for the most part this movie came to me via the soundtrack first, and then it was like, oh, what's the
That
movie
was the
behind
intent.
this soundtrack that was a huge deal?
That makes sense.
And then it just, I don't know, like it hit everything. And this is like I looked at a lot of Letterboxd reviews after I wrote mine, because my whole thing on this is like this is the future we
This is a
deserved.
platform for your letterbox. Is it
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
But yeah, like
Every-
this,
Everybody
advertising
follow
your
Nate on
Letterboxd, that's
Letterboxd.
what it is.
yeah, follow me on Letterboxd, and like all
What's
of my
your
things.
at? What's your at?
I think it's maybe just my
Nasty
name,
Nate.
or it might be under this
With a
is
Z.
Nate with an 8 on the end.
Oh, that's usually you. This is Nate
Yeah,
with an 8. Yeah.
But yeah, it's this is like the future we deserved. One where
Oh, yeah.
in the face of like the
Yeah.
corporatization and overtake of all of these cool things, like people would just rise up and not allow it to happen, and we could live in an like indie reality where you like all worked with your friends and work was play as much as it was work. And
With like your boss who is a dad instead of a bad guy.
right, exactly. I mean, it's so quaint now, because it's like, they're talking about Music Town, and we get basically like the Virgin Megastore
Yep.
reign that occurs shortly after this and crushes Sam Goody and all the other
Yeah.
even chains. And then there's just nothing left. There's not record stores unless somebody has like an independent, like a super indie, and it's usually all vinyl now. But yeah,
Yeah,
this like
I don't even know where to get CDs if I wanted them. Barnes and Noble stopped selling them.
Oh, yeah, you get them at Goodwill, bro.
yeah. You go to thrift stores.
That's where I go, and then I stare at it for a long time. I'm like, damn, that's a lot of Christmas music.
Right? Or you order directly from labels, because you can still do that.
Oh,
Like you can
yeah,
go to
yeah.
a
Oh,
record
sure.
label and just order albums from them, which is a good way to do it too. But yeah, like this was definitely a video cassette thing, and then I owned it on cassette after that. I probably have watched this movie like 24 times, so I don't
Nice.
like I don't have the capacity to watch it from a critical standpoint and be like, well, that didn't quite land. It's like, no, it all lands,
Oh,
because
no,
it's
I
all
love it so
exactly
much.
where it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
And-
even try to do that. I like it's so fun right from the get-go that like why? If anybody's watching it to be hypercritical, I don't want to be friends with that person.
Yeah.
Like,
And it's
so
also
lame.
so good with the editing and how quick it is that my dopamine fried brain can still pay attention
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
like it's truly a nonstop movie. Like
Yeah.
cut to new scene, new scene, new scene, new joke. Like it is so fast.
Yep.
But also almost never leaves the store too. Like it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
other than the Atlantic City scenes, it is entirely in the store or around the store.
Yeah, it's a bottle episode.
Yeah, which is
Yeah.
it's really interesting, because like, I don't know, a lot of the criticism of this was that it was plotless, or like it wasn't funny
No.
or whatever. And it's like, no, there's
It's
every
character-driven, for
every
sure.
single
Yeah.
character has an
Yeah.
arc. It's like some of them may not be laid out as effectively as others, I guess. Like,
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I do have a reason for why one of the characters didn't have a lot of stuff. I'm so excited to get into it. I'm sorry.
yeah.
There are
Okay,
reasons
yeah,
behind
go.
why things are lacking in this movie, and I didn't think anything was lacking until. Sorry, I've got a cat trying real hard to get it right now. I was really scared, and I was like, "What the fuck is happening?" So okay, let's get into it. So the movie comes out. Okay, I'm gonna also cite my sources, which I don't normally do, and I say I'm gonna cite them later, and then I don't. But I have two YouTube channels that I watched, and it was Good Bad Flicks, where I got the majority of this information. They have an 11-minute video that came out like 10 years ago, because that was the 20th anniversary
Oh.
of it. The 30th was last year, and
Yep, nothing to be scared about.
yeah.
Wow.
It's a
And
30-year-old
Wow.
movie.
I like conceptually knew that it came out in 1995,
Uh-huh.
but
But in your heart, you were like, I'm just
that was
gonna-
just a
that
few
was
years ago.
recently, right?
Yeah. Because all of
and
these
then-
fashions are both back and entirely like
Oh, that's
timeless in a way.
Timeless.
And then the other YouTube I got some information from, which clarified a couple things and added some fun tidbits, was Pop Culture Brian. But I will go from probably all the way from its inception to things that have happened with it recently. So let's go all the way back to 1992. Beautiful time. Bodyguard comes out. You know what Bodyguard also had that came out that was huge?
Oh,
the
that
soundtrack.
song, yeah.
Soundtrack?
I Will Always
Yeah.
Love You, originally by Dolly Parton, and then
Yes.
covered by Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston. And then that's when Kevin Costner fell in love with Whitney Houston, and he's still in love with her today, from what I can tell from any time he ever speaks about her, which is beautiful and also very sad. But what happened at that time, the studio was then looking for a movie that they could market a soundtrack off of. And then, yeah.
Which is so like impossible to do today.
I know. And there are movies that, and I don't know, did we talk about K-pop Demon Hunters and how they fumbled it with Sony? Or Sony fumbled it?
I think we brought that up in a MouthGarf that like Sony had the movie in the can and they were like, no one wants to see this, and they just sold it to Netflix for pennies on the dollar.
And then they also sold the soundtrack. Fucking idiots. Anyway, that's like I guess a reverse of what happened. But even during this time, which I found out from the other video, so here the studio Regency, I think, was trying to do this, which was Regency Warner Brothers. I don't know if they were together. I don't know. I have no idea about studios in the past of them. But they tapped Carol Heineken, who wrote a movie. She was a former employee of Tower Records. It would have been her second movie. She had one like Love Can't Wait. It's not Can't Hardly Wait. It's not Can't Hardly Love.
Is it Can't Buy Me Love?
No.
Okay.
But it's like, it's a movie I never heard of, but it did well enough that they were like, second movie. And she was like, okay, I'm going to write a movie about my experience at Tower Records. She based all of the characters off of people she knew. And she based the stories in it. Yeah, that tracks, right?
That tracks entirely.
Yeah.
I also knew these people.
Right?
I was one of them.
Exactly. And that she based it all on that. And she's like, and even the storylines that happen in it, she said like one of the stories where somebody breaks a CD because they didn't like the music, and somebody else had put it on.
Lighting it on fire.
Yeah. And then
He's just burning a scorch in it so it skips and it's unlistenable.
I gasped. I was like, that's so mean.
And then the other one was like, they had heard where in the plot, it starts off with this character, Lucas, who finds out that Empire Records might go away. So he goes to try to gamble the money from that night in order to save the Empire. Now,
can we touch on the quaintness and 1995ness of the way he finds out? Because what it is there is a folder that contains a photograph of the current Empire Records like marquee and signage.
Oh, yeah.
And then there is a transparency overlay of the sort that you would use on an overhead projector when I was in elementary school, back when the AV club involved a light bulb and something with a mirror to shoot it at the wall. But yeah, the just the cuteness of that it's like, oh no,
this is happening.
We can't let Music Town literally overlay over it too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so for our younger listeners, a transparency.
Imagine a sheet of plastic that you write on with a dry erase marker, and that's really all it is.
Marker.
Yeah,
a vis-a-vis.
Right.
And you have to wet it down to wipe it off.
Yep, got to.
And then you get to see fun things projected on
to
the screen because there'll be little wet burbles and
It takes forever for it to dry. You got to have multiple transparencies.
That was the better times before the iPads.
Computers bad, transparency's good.
Yeah.
Projectors.
We literally had everything working. We didn't need to go another step,
perfect.
but we did anyway.
It was a perfect time.
It's
and this movie
a light bulb in a mirror.
Being a perfect time as well. So she writes this movie, it gets picked up, and they chose A&M Records to partner with because they had Gin Blossoms, and Gin Blossoms just had their big hit, Till I Hear It From You, and they were like, let's put this in the movie. This will be a whole thing. We'll bring it together. However, the soundtrack to the movie and the actual music in the movie don't line up very much. And they're like, and I owned the soundtrack, and I remember always being like, half the songs aren't on here.
Like Hey Joe by Jimi Hendrix, not on the soundtrack, which is interesting because it's such a like plot important song that like, because the movie's a lot of needle drops.
Yeah, it really is.
So many.
Yeah, and then it's not like that. If you buy the soundtrack, you're like, none of these are in the movie. I don't know what's happening. What's happening
I've
is that
this.
Yeah,
with other movies. Yeah, I can't think of them off the top of my head. I just remember like looking them up and being like, half these songs aren't in the movie, and songs that I think even Mamma Mia is an example of this, where like some of the songs in the movie aren't on the soundtrack, and there are songs on the soundtrack that aren't in the movie. So I'm wondering,
Yeah.
if this next bit of information you're about to give
Well,
me
they
is
had
the same
that,
reason.
and that was the thing is that they had basically made the soundtrack prior to like kind of making the movie, and then there was like a disconnect between the two, because it was just to sell the soundtrack, not necessarily to sell the movie. And
So, okay,
then
so wait, am I understanding correctly? The primary goal here was to sell the soundtrack, and the movie was just like a prop.
yeah, that's why they chose
That's
her.
crazy.
And they chose
Okay.
that because they were like, "Oh, we can make music out of it." And then the director was, I'm gonna have to look at my thing because I forgot. I know I have the name Alan, but
Oh, it's Alan
Alan
Moyle.
Moyle.
Yeah.
He also did a movie called The Success of Pump Up the Volume
Yep.
with
Pump Up the
Christian
Volume with
Slater.
Christian Slater.
I've
Yep.
never seen that. I need to watch it. I don't know why I haven't seen it. So that's also what this brought up. I was like, these are a bunch of things that I need to watch. Carol Heineken also wrote Center Stage, which is a really
Haha.
big, yeah, big movie. Not a little after that, quite some time after that, probably like
It's
5 years
the
after that.
same essential plot though, right? Like isn't Center Stage their
I
dance
have
company
not
is
watched
about
it. I have not kept it in the brain.
I think I might be confusing it with Honey, or maybe those two
Oh, I love
movies
Honey.
share
Save the
the
Last
same
Dance?
plot. I've never seen Save the Last Dance.
Oh, I
But
have
yeah,
seen
in
that.
both
I
of
don't think I've seen
those,
Center Stage.
I know I have.
But
Couldn't.
Mandy Moore and the song, and that was a big thing. So maybe it was trying to also sell a soundtrack.
But I think that both of those are the same plot as Empire Records with just a different like skin on it. Whereas
Were they going to
in
sell
this,
the
they were
studio?
going to sell the dance studio, and then they put on a dance competition or
Yeah,
show.
I'm into it.
I mean, that's kind of like
Love it.
save
Breakin'.
it.
I think both Breakin' and Breakin' 2 have a similar plot also, where it's just like,
A
hey, we're gonna lose,
breakdancing one?
Those
Yeah, yeah,
breakdancing? Hell yeah.
yeah. Like
Step up, three,
Breakin' 2
4,
Step
5,
Up,
is
8.
Electric
Step Up
Boogaloo.
Revolution.
That's the name of
Oh,
the movie, yeah. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they're like, we have to save it was we have to save the community center plot,
Yeah, it
right?
was so I didn't even really realize that that's what Empire Records was doing until after I had finished the movie and I was just thinking about it. I was like, "Oh man,
I did that.
Yeah.
it was a trope, but they did it so well that I wasn't like
Well, it's also not like
Yeah.
the main
The
plot.
biggest
Like
part.
it is,
Yeah.
it's the through line of the film, but it's not
Right,
like
but
the
it's
main
like-
plot because 60% of the cast isn't even aware that that's happening most of the
Yeah.
time, right?
Yeah.
And then when they find out, it's like treated as a joke.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Because like the whole and like I'm gonna keep going before I forget. Let's
Yeah.
talk about the casting because that's the best part of this movie, in my humble opinion.
incredible."
Liv Tyler, it was cast first as the star. She plays
Corey.
I like how I took a second. I was like, Corey?
She plays Liv.
Yeah, exactly. So she plays Corey, and she got cast because she was in the music video of her father, and they were like, I don't know
weirdly
if she can act.
sexualized
Yeah.
in her dad's music video. Yeah.
Exactly. And they
Yeah.
were like, I don't know if she can act or if she was just being herself in that video. And I was like, being herself, just being cute? I don't know what that means. But they had her act and she did okay. And so they hired her. And then the second person that was cast was Rory Cochrane as Lucas. And he had just been in Dazed and Confused, which I think we may have talked about before recording.
Yes.
But
Weird.
he was in Dazed and Confused. And so he didn't really want to do another teen movie. So he asked for an absurd number. He was like, I would like a lot of money. And they were like, here's a lot of money. And he was like, fuck, okay, I'll do it. And then he found out that there were more female roles available. So he was like, here's my girlfriend, Renee Zellweger.
Oh my
For
God.
you to hire into this role of Gina, right? Gina?
yeah,
What's her
Gina.
name?
Yeah.
Mhm. Yep.
Into the role of Gina. And that, like, to think that Renee Zellweger, like, that she wasn't like a huge thing at this time. This is before, shut up. Just shut up. You had me at hello.
Yeah,
Oh.
Jerry Maguire.
Me at hello.
Yeah.
She was
yeah.
no Bridget Jones yet. She was just little baby Renee Zellweger. They had been in a movie before. They were dating, so he got her into the film. And then
Hell yeah.
I'm sorry. Mushroom is joining our recording. She is
Welcome,
very
Mushroom.
vocal, so she may
Hello,
say a couple things in the
Mushroom.
background.
Like Empire
She also
Records,
loves-
this is a welcoming space.
She also
So-
loves Empire Records.
Yeah,
Should we
Rory,
call
Rory
her
Cochrane is like
Warren?
I mean, Lucas is my favorite in the movie, right?
Lucas,
Oh,
I feel like
hands down.
is my spirit. Like when I was younger, it was definitely Deb, but now as an
Yeah.
adult, I feel like I'm a Lucas.
Yeah, like I think I aspire to be a Lucas. I want to be able to
You want to
detach
be
from
a
things
Lucas?
to that extent,
Is he
right? Like,
detached? Because it feels like
it,
he cares the most.
well, he does care the most, but he's capable of playing it cool in ways that feel visceral and different from my ability to keep cool about things. And I
Mm.
sort of,
Yeah.
I think the whole shoplifting scene and him chasing Warren around and just always popping up
Yeah.
places in a very like Looney Tunes, like Wile E. Coyote style way. And it's just like, I want to be that guy. I want to wear like, I just want to wear a black turtleneck and jeans and be fucking like just hanging out.
But
And
not in a Steve Jobs way, in a
no,
Lucas
Oh,
way.
yeah.
no, in a cryptic person who doesn't need to ascend to the top of the ladder to know love and understanding.
Yeah. And I've glossed over the characters. So Corey is a fresh out of high school, going to an Ivy League school. She's
She's going
very
to
smart,
Harvard.
very pretty. Yeah. Going to Harvard. And then we got Gina, who's very sexual, and she's just like the fun party girl. Um, I was gonna say a Betty and Veronica situation, but that feels like it's flipped. Is it? Yeah.
Yeah,
One
because I
of
guess
them,
because Betty's the like chill one in Archie, and Veronica's
Veronica's
the
the
like
sexy
the
one.
sexy one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it
And
is in
then
Riverdale.
Though in honesty, like the whole Archie verse is just like the fantasy of what if there were two girls that were both into you and one was hot and rich and the other one
yeah.
was hot and smart and not rich and you're like, all right,
Those are the
How do you
choices
deal
that
with
men
it?
this
have
seems
to
like a
make
tough life.
every
It
day.
does. And then we have Lucas, who wears a black turtleneck, is very stoic a lot, and but
Yeah.
very, very pensive, very um
He's
insightful.
got yes, yeah. And
And
he's like he seems very absurd.
yeah,
Like a lot of his phrasing is interesting. A lot of his actions are very curious. I've got a friend like this who would not be upset if I said he's autistic.
Sure, sure.
yeah, I was gonna say,
I think the
I
other
feel like
thing
that's probably it.
the other thing that's interesting about Lucas is early in the film, AJ is like, "What's with you, Lucas? Like yesterday you were normal, and today you
Yeah.
are not, right?" And
What's
I
with you
think,
today?
yeah, what's with today? I think there's the interesting insight is like, what was Lucas like before this, right?
Yeah.
Because
Like, was he normal?
it sure seems like Lucas saw the Music Town thing in Joe's office and snapped. And that was it. It was like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm taking this money. I am gambling it to give us enough money to survive. And then, you know, letting
he
it
just
ride
entered
for reasons, whatever. We don't need to judge Lucas on this. But then he comes back and he's basically like a strange sort of miasma of philosophy.
Yeah. He just like entered a fugue state
Yeah.
and who knows if he'll ever leave it.
Oh yeah. Ooh, and then we have Burko, who is played by Coyote Shivers. Um, so many fun facts about this one. Was originally supposed to be cast as Billy Joe Armstrong from Green Day. However, he had
Oh.
touring conflicts and could not be in the movie.
Wow.
However, Coyote
Totally
Shivers,
different arc for this movie if Billy Joe is in the
yeah,
movie.
that would have been
Like,
well.
one, I
Coyote
think more
Shivers
people
wasn't
see
a
it.
big. Yeah, I was gonna say Coyote Shivers wasn't like a big. I don't know. Was he a big name at the time? I did not know
No.
him. I only know him in
I don't know who
association with
that
this
is.
movie.
Yeah, I
He
think
was
like
a
indie
musical
scene.
artist.
Yeah, I think it's an
Yeah.
indie scene thing, but like way like so indie. It's like if you like Evan Dando's cover of Big Star's Ballad of El Goodo from the soundtrack, you might also know
And I do.
Coyote Shivers from some like seaside compilation thing on an indie label situation.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
he like, and the other crazy fun fact, he was also Liv Tyler's stepdad during the recording of this movie, or recording during the shooting of this movie. He was her stepdad.
That's weird.
What?
That's
Yeah.
weird because I think
Super weird.
he's maybe 30.
Duh, same
Uh,
age.
he was
movie?
like,
Yeah.
I looked it up, and he wasn't like the age difference was probably like 10 years. She was older. Obviously, Liv Tyler's mom was older, but didn't she have Liv Tyler when she was pretty young? So
Oh,
it
yeah.
wasn't. It wasn't like
Oh, I'm not.
shockingly
Look, I'm not
bad.
shaming her or this. I just think it's weird to be like, yeah,
No,
this
it's
guy
just
that's
No,
10 years
I
older
had
than
to
me
do
is
some
my
research.
stepfather right now.
I had to look at a couple things, and I was like, thank God they didn't have like an arc with them because that would have been super fucking weird. But
Ew.
I
so
mean,
I don't know.
he's barely in the movie too. Like he's sort of
But
Yeah.
like,
he wasn't supposed to be barely in the movie.
okay,
He hated
Mm.
that it started turning into weird musical numbers all the time. And so he asked to be removed from any scene that turned into a musical number.
I don't even feel like
interesting.
There was one where they dance, and I cannot even remember what they. Oh no, they're doing to "Say No More, Mo No More," and then there's another one where
They're dancing to Money, the cover of Money.
yeah. Do they
When Gina's
dance
like,
to it?
Joe's
Oh, yes,
money.
yes,
and
yes,
then
yes.
what is it?
There's a rock and roll one. I guess
There's Dire
so.
Straits, Romeo and Juliet. There's one
Yeah.
for that, but that they were trying to make it into a more musical number so then they could soundtrack it. So everything got like messier because of that. And he was like, take me out of every scene that has that. So he was supposed to play a bigger role in the movie, but they kind of just started cutting him out. This movie has
All
a
right,
lot cut
beat
out
it,
of it.
nerd.
I had heard a lot was cut out of this, and
Yeah.
it does make sense because you go like, oh, where's part of Gina's arc that leads to her wanting to be a singer,
Coming back.
like things like that. And yeah, I guess I can see that. I can see Coyote Shivers being like,
Yeah, he was supposed to
this-
play a bigger role.
this is turning into a sellout movie, and I live in a time when we don't sell out, and it's weird
But
that
I
this
wanna
movie's
be
about
like,
not
man,
selling
but you
out,
don't
but
know
you
what
also
it's gonna
want to make a
become.
soundtrack. Yeah,
It's gonna
no,
be
it's
this beautiful thing. But I can, yeah, I get it, and it's fine. I don't know. Like Burko was never. He was always like, if I had to remember the movie, that part probably would have been just erased from my brain. If like,
yeah.
somebody told me to think really hard in like 5 years and I hadn't seen it, that part would probably just be completely cut out. But because of it, I know who Coyote Shivers is, so that's good to know. And then we got Robin Tooney, from
Oh,
The
yeah.
Craft, which
Yes.
they almost didn't cast her
Oh.
because they thought she was too cute to be depressed.
Aww.
And I was like, what? But you?
well, that's
well,
she.
so am I.
Didn't she suggest the head
She was the
shaving
one
scene
who was
herself?
like, I will shave my hair then.
She was like, you want me to not be cute? I'll do this.
And that was not in the script. That was not the plan. And she shaved her own head. And then because of it, she had to wear a wig in The Craft the entire time.
And it
Yeah.
is not a good
It
wig.
looks
It
It's
is
bad.
really a
terrible
shame.
wig.
It's real bad.
But she was phenomenal in that movie, and I love
Oh,
her.
she's great. It was not her fault that
I
the
think
wig
it was worth
bad.
it for this movie, for her to
Yeah.
have done that and then done that with that movie. Something that I forgot, whenever the studio started making this movie, they had the option, this is upsetting to them, not upsetting to me because I'm so happy this movie got made, to buy Clueless, but they passed on Clueless because they had Empire. And they were like, we're already making a teen movie. We can't make this movie. But I think that this is their fucking fault. And I'll get to that in the end of this. And her character is Deb, who is the best. And she goes through something hard. And she had something happen with Burko. And we don't know what it is. But she has she's a depressed girl. Like, I don't know how to like describe her otherwise. Like, she's too cute to be depressed. She plays it very well, and she plays bitchy very well, and she like hates both
she
her
nailed
coworkers,
it.
even the female ones. And it just like, I don't know, the way that everyone interacts feels so organic and so nice. And like, yeah, you hate each other, but you love each other. That's what working at a shitty job does to you. Like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, it feels very real in that everybody here feels like they have been working together for months,
So
years
long.
before this.
Yeah.
And you feel like they will all continue to do this maybe longer than is healthy for them to do it because it is such a good space, right? Like that there won't be a lot of turnover at Empire Records, and maybe that's the source of Warren's ire more than anything, is that like literally everyone's going to get to their 30s before they decide to leave this job because it's so fucking wonderful.
Yep.
Yeah, you can feel it.
Yeah. And then I'm trying to think of, okay, we got AJ, who is played by, oh man, you know what? I keep forgetting his name, which is really Johnny Whitworth.
Yep.
When I watched the movie when I was young, I was like, damn, no one is more attractive than this man.
Yep.
Not
He's a
one
good-looking-
person.
He's a good-looking boy. He's got that
Oh, so
boyish. He's got the
good-looking.
floppy hair. He's got the 90s floppy
He
hair.
was
He's classic
made to be an
90s
it boy.
heartthrob.
Like
Yeah.
how he didn't reach the peaks that Jonathan Taylor Thomas did, that Devon Sawa did, like
Yeah.
how he didn't get there, I will never understand. Because in my brain, I was immediately like, this guy needs to be top of the charts. He's Brendan Fraser level at that time. Like he needs to go somewhere. Which I don't know, maybe good now knowing Hollywood history.
You know, he's
I
in
don't
the
know.
movie
Yeah.
Limitless with Bradley Cooper, like
He's
that.
not in the movie. He's in the TV show.
No, I think he's in the movie too, because
He's in
he's
the
like
movie?
he's the guy that
Oh,
They
like
made a
okay.
hooks Bradley
TV
Cooper
show.
up with the miracle pills in the first place,
Oh,
and he's
okay.
playing like
Maybe
a
I
Wall
messed that
Street
up.
slime ball. But because
I
I
can
watched
see
that
that.
last summer in my like whatever, I'm just
And you were
watching
like,
movies
oh,
zone.
hey, it's
And I was
the
like,
guy.
oh,
You're
weird.
right. It wasn't the TV show. It was the movie.
But
I
it's just
watched
like,
them
oh,
both in my
how are you
brain.
in this?
Sure.
And why weren't you in any? Because he's very
Why aren't
charming.
you at
You
the
know,
record store?
he doesn't have to explain art to
Yeah.
he doesn't have to explain his art to people. Like he's in love with Corey. He's definitely
Yeah.
gonna do it by 2:38 in the afternoon. I can't remember
1:37.
the exact time.
137.
1:37.
Perfect
1:37. Thank you. I
Yeah.
was a full hour and 1 minute late.
Yeah. You were close. You were close. You were trying to give him a little extra grace.
Well, you
but
know,
we gotta.
because
We didn't. He
I'm also
needed that.
famously indecisive, so I wanted to just be like,
That may have been the time that everything came together for her. And this movie does not make sense over the span of one day. I know that they said like it could have been over 2 days, but they would have been wearing the same clothes. So it's not really possible. But there is a lot that happens in one entire day. And I
Yeah, I'd
didn't
be
get to
tired.
Joe. Joe was played by Anthony
Anthony
Paglia.
LaPaglia, yeah,
Paglia.
yeah.
He's in Without a Trace. And then we have Maxwell Caulfield, who plays Rex Manning, who we're kind of talking about. Sorry, I know you guys can see that. I was looking at a screen. Maxwell Caulfield, who plays Rex Manning.
He's
And
Rex
then-
Manning. He's also
Yeah.
in Grease 2. I believe he
is.
is
I
the
saw that.
male
Main
lead opposite of Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yeah.
In Grease 2, he's the doofy guy that
The
comes to
saint?
town that then
Oh.
Michelle Pfeiffer has to turn into a motorcycle guy so she can fall in love with him.
Has to turn him into
Oh,
Rex
good.
Manning, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's also like a notorious odd character because he like got famous after Grease 2 and I guess one other movie, and then he married like a 48-year-old woman when he was 20.
Oh,
And he was
that's
just
a
like,
joke.
I just want to, we're just going to ride around on motorcycles in like Europe. And
Well, if he had a happy time, good for him. Good for him. And then Ethan Embry, who we talked about. We love Ethan Embry. I think we already
Love
talked about a
Ethan
couple of
Embry.
movies that he's in. He's also in They. He was a big 90s, not heartthrob, but he was like
Not
the goofy,
heartthrob.
fun little. He was,
Just
like-
a little sweetie.
yeah, and we loved him in
Like-
everything he was in.
Yeah.
he's the bass player in
The
That Thing You Do.
Oneaters.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because his character doesn't have a name. He's the
I
bass
know,
player,
he's
and
just
then
the
he
bass player.
joins the army halfway through the movie, and that's the end of his character. It's very odd.
All right, I have to go to. I took notes on multiple pages, but they are not in sequential order because I ran out of paper. It was a 3-month shoot. It takes place on April 8th, which is Rex Manning Day, and it was
Happy
found
Rex
out
Manning
no one
Day.
knew what day it was. There are two things about this specific day. They figured it out because of the deleted scene that has the poster that says it's April 8th, and that's how people found out that April 8th is Rex Manning Day. And also, it was the anniversary of Kurt Cobain.
Oh.
So she wanted it to be the day
alright.
that Rock died or something. Like it was supposed to be something tied into that is
That's
what
interesting.
was said later, but I don't know if that was inserted to be like a, but it feels like a lot of the movie and a lot of the pieces of it are very intentional. So I'm not sure how to represent the death of a rock star. But the movie was made secondary to the soundtrack. 40 minutes had been cut out, and Warren who
Warren.
something the
Warren.
third. His name is something the third. Does I will find it.
Warren Beatty the third.
Brendan Sexton?
Yeah, Brendan
The
Sexton
third?
the third.
Yeah.
And Debbie Mazar. I don't think I said her either. Warren Beatty is a kid who tries to rob Empire Records, and then he has to stay there all day, and he's just there. His sister was in the extended version. She was in some deleted scenes, but she was not in the movie. Her parts got edited out. Or not his real sister, but he had a sister that was
Right, yeah.
But the final, and Debbie Mazar, she plays Jane, who has like a little subplot with Joe, who's Rex Manning's manager.
Good for
She
them.
had more in the movie. Apparently, a lot of that was cut out. I just know her as the mean lady from 101 Dalmatians. But she
Oh,
normally has black hair slicked back, but her eyes have always been so penetrating.
very, very distinct.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's very cute in this movie,
she has
though.
a face. She
Yeah.
has like
She does.
a very serious actor face. It's recognizable, and yeah.
And you know what else? She has like manager face. You know, like great
Oh,
casting.
sure, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she also plays Spice in Batman Forever, who is the dark half of the two sidekicks for Tommy Lee Jones's Two-Face,
Yes.
opposite Drew Barrymore as Sugar.
Drew Barrymore.
I did
Oh
not.
man, a friend of mine. When we talk, for some reason, we were talking about like childhood crushes recently, and he was like Spice of Sugar and
Oh,
Spice.
wow.
Yeah. I mean, I think that like that movie is sort of built to activate fetishes in people.
Yes,
Oh, for sure.
absolutely. Was she redheaded in that by any chance?
I think she has just black hair in that also,
Okay.
but I'm looking real quick just to see.
He just grew up to marry a redhead, so I was gonna text him about it.
No, it's definitely red highlights. She's got like
Okay.
she's got like a whole
Oh,
thing
but it's
happening.
black. It's dark hair.
It's
Okay,
dark, but
okay.
it's like red. There's like red in it. There's definitely red happening.
Yeah, there's definitely red happening. Oh, yeah. Sorry,
I mean,
I'm also
this
looking
is
at
see
this
pictures.
is just complicated. This is a complicated thing. We're just looking at a picture
That's
of
a lot.
I mean, for sure, I get that. I get it. I get what you're
Oh,
trying
yeah,
to say.
I get it.
100%.
Yeah.
That is. I didn't fully remember that. Now I'm going to go watch that movie. It's fine.
Yeah.
But I have to talk about the casting and of somebody who was supposed to be in the movie that was not.
Okay. Wait, don't
You
tell
wanna
us yet.
guess?
I kind of want to, but I want to ask
Okay.
some questions first.
Yay, okay.
Was it supposed to be a character that we know or a character who was cut?
No, it was a character who was cut. He said he didn't have enough.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, he said he didn't have enough
okay.
in the movie that he felt comfortable continuing on in the movie, so they just removed.
Oh,
his
so
part
he filmed
completely.
a little and then they.
I don't know. From what I saw, there was like it seemed to be a still of him in the movie, but I don't
Okay.
think that they filmed enough for it to be anything consequential.
Okay.
I can tell you the name of his character.
Okay.
Would it help?
No, not even
Tell
a
me
little
anyway.
bit.
Tell us anyway.
Make it worse. Andre.
Oh no.
Andre.
Okay. 3,000. Final guess.
I mean, that would be pretty good.
Any guesses? You're not looking it up right now, are you?
No, I'm not looking it up.
Is it a big famous O?
Oh,
or
so famous.
so famous?
of-
Okay, was it
there
like
were also two actresses that had auditioned for the movie that did not go into the movie that are very famous. Jenny Lewis.
Oh, sure.
oh
that makes
Jenny
sense.
Lewis, and
Yeah.
Angelina Jolie.
Oh, wow, yeah. That makes a lot of sense too.
Crazy. Yeah.
As
It,
Gina?
around that time would have been perfect. I don't know. Could have been Corey.
Yeah, it could have been
could have
Corey.
been Corey, but she's got like she always
Could have
had
been Deb. Probably Deb.
Oh,
No,
Deb.
yeah,
Full
yeah.
Deb.
It was
she
Deb. Yeah,
probably
that
did
makes
Girl
sense.
Interrupted like a year later.
Yeah, it was
so
Deb,
right.
Yeah.
It aligns.
And
It
then Billy
aligns.
Bob's blood in the vial.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
whole thing.
yeah.
So an actor who was famous at the time, or they're famous now?
Kind of famous at the time. I don't want to say not famous. They got more famous early 2000s. That's
Okay.
like when they launched. No one in this film was technically.
So is this
famous at this
are
time.
we tying back into what we talked about before, or is this a Matthew McConaughey thing? Was McConaughey supposed to be in the movie?
No, Matthew McConaughey was not in the movie.
Okay.
Is that no. I honestly don't know how you guys are going to get this, but I want you to
Okay.
ask questions so we can get there
Sure.
because this is my I see what you did there.
Great. Are they? Is this actor? Are they American?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Do they have a specific film genre that they're normally in?
Great question.
I want to say yes, but they have been in different types of movies, so I can't. Yeah,
What's the genre where that is like the majority
that they're majority, not that they're most known for.
or most known for?
Oh yeah,
is
most known
better.
for. Let's go.
Superhero.
Okay.
Oh, is it one of the Chris's?
It's got to be one of the Chris's.
No,
It's got to be a
Oh,
Chris.
not
Okay.
a Chris.
Is it a
Is
Ryan?
it a Hemsworth?
no.
He's not American.
Fair.
Neither.
That's a good point.
Ooh, damn. Neither
Okay.
is the Ryan. Wait, how many Ryans are there?
I was thinking of the American one.
For superhero, is it Tobey Maguire?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was like, okay,
Yeah, Tobey
American
Maguire was
superhero
supposed to be
2000s.
Andre, and he was supposed to be in the movie, but his character didn't have enough that he felt like
so
he
he
needed to be in it.
bailed.
Well, it was a
Nah.
3-month shoot, and I think after a month, they were like spent a month just like working on chemistry, and they rewrote lines as it was happening to make it more feel more real.
Aw.
And I was like, it does, it just I don't I don't know. This movie just feels very organic to me, and like their conversations feel pretty organic without being like overly scripted.
Yeah. I wondered with the post-credit scene, I wondered how much of the movie was improv because the post-credit scene is clearly improv.
And that's a one way.
So I was
Yeah,
like,
them sitting on the curb. It's Mark
yeah,
and
it's Ethan Embry
And I wrote his
um,
name down.
yeah.
He has 3
Eddie, I
names.
think was the character name.
What was it?
I think it was
Yeah, it's
Eddie was
Eddie.
the
James
character.
Kimmo Mills.
hmm
Oh,
Kimmo
okay.
Mills. And Ethan Embry. Are they sitting together talking about something, or is it somebody else?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like talking
no,
about
it's the two of them.
a Pixies release or
I have
something,
a
right?
fun story
No, they're
about them.
debating. They're debating who has the best like bass
Music taste?
lines.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
Like they're talking about Primus, and one of them says Primus sucks, and he means Primus sucks, but like that's also the Primus. Like the Primus merch all says Primus sucks on it. So I was like, huh. But yeah, they compare them to the Pixies, and I was like, well, this is clearly improv because that makes no
Probably.
sense.
It seems like they were actually really good friends. They got arrested during the shooting of this movie, and it was even on local news. And it was like, child actor goes crazy in mall shooting, and he like, and then it played clips of like his other movies, and it was Ethan Embry because the other guy wasn't as well known, but
Yeah.
they like bought a toy gun or something, and then they were like, and then the cops got called. They were not. It did not go well, and then they got taken into custody.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Which is funny
they
because like
just-
Ethan Embry as a person reads as like goody two shoesy, right?
Let me
And maybe
add
that's-
on to this.
Maybe that's the
sorry.
can't hardly wait aspect of it.
He
where it's like,
also, there were a bunch of scenes that were not included, that were not scripted. One of them was the Guar scene where he in a Guar music video. He saw during shooting that Guar was coming into town to play a show, and he was the one who was like, "We should do this." And
Hell
they did
yeah.
it. And
It's
so
very smart.
that's the whole reason that we got that scene with him eating those fun brownies and being in a Guar show.
Concert. That
Yeah.
was so
play me guitar, man. Too bad you have to die.
Yeah. And I know that we're not like lining out the plot right now, but just talking about the characters is kind of just the plot.
Yeah, no, that's what
No.
it is.
Yes,
It's,
yeah.
It's
You
a
just get to
woven
know all
character
your best
study.
friends. Yeah.
And I thought that scene was really informative for Mark because like that looks like a bad trip. So as the scene is playing out, I was like,
gonna
uh-oh,
go bad.
Mark's gonna freak out. We're gonna have to like, and then he just sort of laughs
He's
and
like,
rolls his
"Whoa."
eyes. I was like, okay.
Yeah, he's just in like his
He goes,
bad
"I love
trip
you,
is
Eddie."
that yeah, his bad trip's just like, okay, cool. I get to watch myself on TV getting eaten by
Yeah.
guar. That's fine.
Oh yeah.
And honestly, like if brownies did that, I'd probably enjoy them even more too. Like,
Yeah, those had to be mushroom brownies. I don't think those were pot brownies.
yeah.
They did say that they had to cut a bunch of stuff because like the director wanted it to be a rated R movie, but they had to cut a bunch of smoking and stuff because they couldn't
Oh.
show it in the film. So they like had to take out a bunch of pieces that had explanations as to what they were. I'm gonna be real. When I was a kid, I was dumb as shit. I did not know that that was any mind altering substance. I was like, oh, weird. Sometimes you just think you're in a choir music video.
Well, and it's genius
What's going on
writing,
with
too.
Mark?
Yeah.
It's genius because like Eddie says, yeah, I bake these are some of my special brownies. You know my recipe.
Yeah.
I use extra sugar.
Lots of sugar.
Yeah, yeah. And it's like, okay. And I did the same thing. Like as I was watching this, I was like, oh, he hit lots of sugar in such a way that it's saying specifically like
Yeah. If
lots
you
of
know,
sugar.
you know. Yeah.
And I always knew that they were some kind of brownies from previous, but it was it's like it never hit me how slyly they were.
Yeah.
Giving
Trying
that
to wink at
information
the
out.
come
Yeah.
on, you guys
Yeah.
who do this know what we're saying. Ooh, And I'm like gonna jump around on fun stuff because the videos jumped around on fun stuff.
Oh yeah.
So this is in my top three probably favorite movies. If I had to go in,
It's
I'm
The
not gonna.
Crow.
What?
The Crow. I'm
Oh, that was
guessing
gonna
your
be
favorite
top
movies
five,
now.
but I was gonna just talk about The Crow almost. Sorry.
Whoa.
But there is a Crow tie-in. But I was like, Liv Tyler's in two of my three favorite movies
Oh,
Okay.
because I count Lord of the Rings as one. But if
Lord
we
of
Oh,
the
were gonna
okay.
have
Rings.
top
Yeah.
five, she's in
I was gonna
four
go
of
to
my
Armageddon
top.
or Pearl Harbor, but I'm glad that it was
No,
not
it's Lord
either
of
of
the
those.
Rings. Um,
Although I recently rewatched Armageddon, I'm not mad at it.
is it
I'm not mad
beautiful?
at
No,
that
it's
movie.
it's
Yeah.
it's charming because it reminds you of a stupider time when we like
Yes,
when
Oh,
the
precisely.
kinds of decisions that are
I
being
love
made
stupider
today were
times.
seen as like, well, this has to be a movie because nobody's this
Yeah.
stupid
Yeah.
to do this in real life.
We shouldn't
Yeah.
teach astronauts how to drill oil. We should send oil drillers.
Right.
Wait, no, was it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's right.
yeah, that's what it
Up
is.
to the
They're like, it'll be
space?
too hard to teach these triple
No.
PhD spacemen how to operate a drill.
Well,
No.
it's physical. These
They don't
astronauts are
exactly.
Yeah, you
thinkers.
need roughnecks, you know. We gotta bring in the men. This is
Yeah.
an alphas versus betas scenario, obviously.
Truly, truly. Maybe
That's
the
a
original. Wait,
and
okay, don't leave us hanging. What are your top three favorite movies?
Yeah,
oh,
top
sorry, I
three
completely
favorite
forgot. It
movies.
was, I mean, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, Lord of the Rings, and Empire Records. But I
Okay.
don't think that that's in an order. That is a
Yeah, yeah,
shuffled
yeah.
order. But then I was like top five. But also The Crow is
Mhm.
also in there, so it's like right after it.
Mm-hmm.
But
And
the
then Dead and
soundstage in
Breakfast.
which oh yeah no dead oh no that's number one. Okay, my favorite movies got cemented during a specific time in my life.
Totally, totally.
But if I had to recalibrate, then Breakfast would be number one every time. I
That's what I
tried to
like to
force
hear.
people to watch it on my phone over the holidays. That was a choice.
It already kind of looks bad.
So it enhances it.
Yeah.
But so those were I had that realization when I watched it. I was like, oh man, I don't like Liv Tyler. But damn, she's in every movie that I like. So I mean, and I like her in Empire Records, and I
Yeah,
like her.
I think she's pretty good in Empire Records.
Yeah, and she's great in Lord of the Rings. I can't think of anybody else playing Arwen. So I'm like, maybe I do really like Liv Tyler, and I've just been very critical of her. Maybe I've been critical because she has been a certain person to me for so long. I don't know. We won't get into that. But the sound, okay, so the outside of it, everything was filmed in Wilmington,
North
Carolina.
Yeah.
Thank you. I was like, one of them. Wilmington, North Carolina, and the soundstage in which 90% of the movie takes place, what's the same soundstage that The Crow was shot on?
Weird.
Yeah,
Amazing.
and that was the last movie that was shot on it. So The Crow was shot on it, and then Empire Records, and I was like, this soundstage is where I need to go. Like that is I feel like I will become whole whenever I
Yeah.
visit that soundstage. So I
You
need to like
definitely
look
gotta
more
go.
into it and see if it's still active and see if I can go to LA and then get in on that because ooh. Yeah. Anyway,
For the listener, though, I do
I
want to
pulled
describe that Chelsea
Yeah,
had
yeah.
to take her glasses off in emphasis.
that was very emotional for me, but I feel like that is like my home. Like I need to go to that to feel with myself. And I texted we'll get to that during the MouthGarf report. No, I'm just going to say it really quick. I texted a picture of Ryan because I went to the movies this weekend and I was just like, hey, I made it to church. And I was like, this is my people. This is my space. This is my home. This is my heart. But yeah, so that's my top. And I was shocked that I was like, Empire Records is probably my top three. And it's just because when I watched it again, I knew it beat for beat and it made me feel so calm and comfortable. And
Yeah.
it brought me back to a place that I felt okay.
It's so wholesome. It's
Yeah.
so wholesome.
It really is. And I think it speaks to this sort of eternal need for like a found family group that is like this, right?
Yeah.
This just vibes like, oh, it would be amazing if at any point in your life you had like this mix of people who are all caring about each other at
Yeah.
the same time. It's just,
I
yeah,
feel
it's
like
beautiful.
you do get that in certain jobs. Like I've had jobs where that's been I don't, and that's the hardest thing I don't know about being an adult is that my real life job does not feel like I can form the connections that I did whenever I was working much more shittier jobs. I say
Yeah.
that shittier. I say all the time, if anybody would just pay me a normal amount, I would go back to working in a movie theater in a heartbeat. But I
Yeah,
have to live off
Dog,
of
I might
money.
have to.
totally.
Yeah.
No, I
I'm
will.
like, I have to live off of money.
This is
I would
our
do,
great gamble is like, oh, to have the money to live, you have to do the most awful,
yeah.
soul-sucking stuff.
Yeah.
But it's just, I miss working with people of like, I don't know, like just that you can have really intense moments. And that movie, like they have a funeral for Deb. And like you wouldn't
Yeah.
have that at a corporate job. You're not about to have a funeral for someone because they were going through a really hard time. You're not about to remind them of why they should be alive. Like that just doesn't fucking happen.
Yeah, you'd
And
barely
if
have a
That's
someone's in
true,
funeral
love
for
though.
them
with,
if they actually died.
oh, for sure.
They'd just be like,
I
well, that desk is vacant, so we'll fill that in a couple of weeks.
Yep.
I did, however, host a funeral for a friend of mine when he left Pandora
Aw.
because
Okay,
I was
see?
so
Well,
sad.
There you go. And that's why we get the majority of
wore
our
a
listens from
veil.
Pandora as well.
Aw. Whenever I was a dispatcher, one of my favorite people left and they put me in charge of the cake and it just said bye. And my manager got so mad at me and I was like, he'll get it. It's fine.
Yeah, this is
We were friends.
This is appropriate.
He gets it. It's okay. Did you want me to put something in? Oh no, that place was evil and dark. So I was like, I can't say that we're like, I'm happy he's leaving. I'm proud of
yeah,
him.
good for
He will
you.
grow outside of here.
Remember me.
Don't leave me, sad bitch.
Well, I do the same with birthdays though. The way I celebrate birthdays is just the word birthday, period.
Yeah.
Like just an
That's how it
acknowledgement.
is.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, at a certain point, it is just birthday, period. Like it happened. I'm
Yeah.
acknowledging.
Birthday.
Well, it's a parabola, right? Where it's like, happy birthday is something until you get to a middle point where it's like, you don't need to talk to me about this.
Birthday.
And then
Yeah.
at the other end, you're like, God, you made it this far. Happy birthday,
God, I
right?
better
then
not make it that far.
We're in that middle. We're in that middle zone.
We just celebrated my grandma's 90th birthday and had a surprise party for her. Super
That seems
cute.
dangerous,
She cried.
but very cute.
Yeah, we thought she was gonna have a heart attack, but she didn't, and it was good. It was beautiful.
God, poor thing. She would have loved a heart attack for her birthday.
Different grandma.
Oh, okay.
The other grandma.
Oh, got it.
But yeah. Oh, yeah. Still me. Sorry, I forget that I'm the one talking.
You're doing it. You're great.
Yeah. We didn't talk about Rex Manning. Did you know Rex Manning had more scenes and was supposed to be more humanized than he was in this film?
Oh.
It's better this way.
It's better this way.
I think it is, but it depends on which version you watch of the film. He has two parting words. One of the parting words is like, you're a sellout, nobody likes your records. And then he says, you know what, you might be right. And then he like
Oh,
leaves.
interesting.
Oh, did you guys not get that one?
No, because
Huh.
I've
Yeah, you
only
can just
ever
fade
seen
away.
the
Oh, I got the one that said, if you watch the free one on YouTube, it's not free. I think you have to have YouTube Premium. Maybe that's where I'm getting. But he says, you know what, you guys are probably right. But in the other version of it, they have a whole scene where Burko goes out and talks to him, and they're out by water after Jane leaves, and they have like a moment. And then at the end of the movie, he talks about how he doesn't get to make the music he wants to make anymore, and he's stuck in this loop. And then at the end of the movie, after Sugar High, Burko, Coyote Shivers, starts playing Say No More, Mo No More as like a cover. And then Rex Manning comes up and is playing guitar, and then the police come and take him away.
What?
Yeah, so that was like an alternate
for sex
version
crimes
of it.
against young people. Is that why they're taking him
Yeah.
away? Yeah.
I hope so. It's possible that Gina was 18.
Yeah.
It is
They
possible.
could be, but they could
Corey was
also be
17.
17, and it's very
It feels
Corey
like she
was
was probably
17.
17.
Yeah.
I think it would be a hard
have
version of the
gotten-
movie for me because it's difficult to reconcile a man who's just gonna like unzip while still chewing his meal
I
to
think
be
the
like go to
expectation-
town and then be like
This
oh yeah
This
I'm
might be
also
me.
complicated.
Well, this might be me watching it and having that version where I heard him say, you know what, you guys are probably right. I feel like he knew that Corey wouldn't take the bait.
See, that's how I
And
watched
he was
it,
like, she's
even
going to be
without.
grossed out. So this is a good way to get her away from me without, like, I need the illusion of me to be shattered for her.
Yeah,
She needs to not want this.
Interesting.
that's how I watched it. I was like, especially because of how differently he treats Gina. Like, I think that in Gina, he saw somebody who was a little more
Mature.
experienced.
Yeah.
Whereas with Corey, he was like, come on,
Does
you're
he kind of,
literally a baby.
yeah.
You're a baby to me.
Yeah. Which is
So
good, I think, but still, yeah, Gina was very young
gross.
in
It's
that. Yeah.
gross.
Man, what a ride. It just takes you on such a big ride
Yeah.
with all of it. I mean, she goes to lose her virginity, doesn't happen, gets told by her lifelong friend that he's in love with her at the same time, almost immediately after, within mere minutes.
Yeah,
Minutes.
she's just finished
Minutes.
rebuttoning her skirt to correct
Yeah.
the fact that it's not correct as she runs
Yep.
out of the room. And then he's like, "Hey, I got to tell you I'm in love with you." Well, I
And
got to
then
tell you
she's like,
first,
"Not
I hate the
now."
outfit you were wearing that other day. And she's like, "Ah."
She's like, what?
Yeah.
You
thought
hate
you
that
liked this
skirt?
Oh, skirt.
And he's like, "No, but the thing is that if I hate that
love you
and I
in
still love you, that means that I love you."
That is real. And I was like, oh, that's a
so
very
sweet.
that age.
Yes, it's a very
ooh,
like
that
it is a very
reasoning at
that era
age,
of
that's
like love
adorable.
too.
I
Like,
love that.
our mutual interests, and also I can see past my shallowness to your depths. That must mean that this is meant to be.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's like we should talk about Rex Manning Day as a whole because this is based on Rex Manning Day. This
Yeah.
is a washed up musical artist who shows up on at this record store. So the plot is kind of like this record store, all these people have these things. This guy is coming in today on Rex Manning Day. We can't fret. We can't despair. Not today. Not on
Yeah.
Rex Manning Day, which is like, I don't know. Everything terrible is happening right now. I know this comes out in the future, and maybe terrible stuff has stopped happening, or maybe it's gotten way worse. So every day I wake up and I'm like, not today. Not on Rex Manning Day.
On
Yes,
Rex
we
Manning
we
Day.
may need it on this particular Rex Manning Day more than ever.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, it's I love how the whole Rex Manning thing plays out, right? Because
Yeah.
everybody's like a mix of interest in doing it. Mark's somehow the most excited, even though he's like the heavy metal stoner guy, but that's just because he's affable. Like
He
he'll
loves
be
everything.
he would be happy to watch paint dry kind of
He's
thing
down
is
to
the way
clown
Mark
that
is.
guy.
Yeah. Yeah. He was just like, oh, it's a celebratory day.
I want to do it.
I'll celebrate.
Yeah. But the
I feel like he's the person that you could invite to anything and he would make it 10% better.
absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mark is the best. And I also
Mark
like
is
that
the
he's like, Mark.
best.
And he's like, what's the name of your band? Mark with a C.
With
Because
a
it's,
C.
Just psychedelic thing.
yeah.
Doing a psychedelic thing by changing a
What
K
does
to a
Lucas
C.
say? Never stop messing with their minds.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I love the diverse line of people who come up to see Rex Manning. There is, to your point, like if there was a favorable view of Rex Manning in this movie, it's the groundwork is being laid with him signing autographs, where like the
sad.
the only person who's in her teens in the line walks up and he's like, "Who can I make it out to?" And he's like, "Oh, my mom or whatever."
Yeah, it's
my
even
mom
worse
loved your
than that.
music.
Yeah, she's like, for Denise,
haven't
and
even
he's
heard
like,
of you.
that's a pretty name. And she goes, it's my mom.
She loves your music. I haven't even heard of you. Oh,
But yeah,
Yeah.
the one gentleman who faints while he's when Rex Manning
Oh,
sits
yeah,
down,
nah.
cute. The older
The
lady
woman?
that's opera singing "Say
oh,
No More."
that's the most beautiful
Oh.
part. Like, you know that's probably what happens all the time is someone's like really into it and they go and they're like, here's my singing voice for you, the original singer.
And he's
Which
like,
I don't hate it. People should always spread their joy.
and he's just like, man,
I am
I'm
in hell.
dancing with hot, sexy babes in the music video. And I've got little Miss Madame Butterfly in here.
Speaking of, that was only supposed to be 17 seconds of film, but because the guy who shot that, he just shot the entire music video. He was like, we
You
got
got
a
to.
day. We could have a whole day. We're doing the whole music video. So that entire music video exists because he was like, we have the whole day. We're going to make it. We're going to make the whole thing.
We got to talk about Warren and we got to talk about Joe.
Yeah.
Oh, we love Joe.
Mm-hmm.
We love Joe.
Joe's the owner.
Unbeknownst
the owner.
to everyone,
Manager?
yeah, he
Manager,
has solved the problem before the movie starts. Like there is technically no issue until Lucas decides that he has to do something to save the day, and that undercuts the situation. Now, I am perplexed a bit to how much money Joe has set aside that is somehow enough to buy him out, but not enough to buy him out and cover $9,000.
Yeah, that's a choice. Yeah.
But
plot-wise,
we'll take it. We'll take it at face value.
Yeah, whatever.
Like maybe
it's
the buyout
fine.
in '95 is like $30K, and it's like, well, yeah, now I only got $21,000.
Like at the end.
Yeah, because it's just a
giant jar of money.
Yeah.
But yeah, you gotta love Joe. Joe's dad. He's also this like rage drummer,
which I love. Yeah. Oh my god.
And he does physical violence to Lucas, which is
concerning.
Which is the thing they were like, ooh.
But is it also his dad?
It's just like adopted dad.
Yeah.
I don't know that it's as official as adoption, but definitely he's everybody's adopted. He's my adopted dad.
Yeah, no, I choose Joe.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And here's what I will say about the physical violence. One, in the 90s, this was not that bad.
Right. No, absolutely not.
Oh, he grabbed him by the scruff of his collar. Okay, that's not that bad. Now, I know we have that scene that implies that he was throwing Lucas around in the office, but maybe he was
like,
throwing
you need to make it look
you don't know for sure what he's throwing. You just see those
blinds are closed.
Blinds slap against the door.
He does come out with he needs to put an ice pack on his face.
That, because he fell.
Yeah.
He ran into that doorknob. Clumsy.
But he was like, I deserve this. Like, it was very much like it. I would have preferred this movie not to have the violence. If there was anything I would have been critical of and taken away. But at that time, to your point, maybe they would have been like, man, it would have been more violent.
I've seen worse in my own household. Like, that was not that bad.
Yeah,
I feel like Roger Ebert gave it a very low rating. He was like, not enough punching.
I think the interesting thing about Joe too is that he's so like Empire Records is such his home as well. Like nobody but Mitchell works there, right?
Yeah.
Everybody else lives there. It is a home away from home situation.
Mm-hmm.
And Joe's ability to like just walk into a crowded store and be like, yeah, you guys think this is funny? Well, get ready because it's gonna suck in a week because we're gonna be Music Town. And he's talking in front of customers. Like there are people trying to shop, and he is tirading about the fact that the store is gonna change. And and it's interesting because it's just this very like, look at how fragile this person is.
Yeah, you get the impression that like he worked at an Empire Records when he was a kid. Like he is one of these kids grown up. And that's how he's like adopting all of these kids. Like, oh, you poor little souls. Like you deserve somebody to care about you, and you too can own an Empire Records.
And I think that Warren also shows that like you get adopted into the family, and then that's all that they want. And I feel like that is the biggest thing with this movie as well, is that it's like people just want to be accepted into a family. Like that is the biggest thing to make people more comfortable. People should leave ICE and join a different family, but this is where we're at. And just people just want to be a part of something so badly that they will shoot up a store. They will take a fake gun and they will shoot up a store, and Deb will not care that she's going to get shot at because God's a woman, and that's okay. But that is what I took away when I rewatched it recently. I was like, oh yeah, people just want family, and it's so hard because like hard to find now, hard to easily find. I don't know if it was like a COVID thing or like I don't know where it happened, but being able to find a found family seems harder to find now than
Yeah, I mean, this
Yeah,
is like,
I don't
it's
know.
an internet age problem, right? Like,
yeah. Yeah.
you used to go do stuff like hang out in a record store for hours
Yeah.
on a
Yeah.
weekend day because there wasn't a lot else to do. And now it's like, well, I don't have to leave my couch or wherever.
Yeah.
Like I can pull a record store out with my phone and
And just listen to it.
Yeah,
just skip
God.
through Spotify for hours on end and not talk to another living human being.
Yeah, the burden of convenience.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to a mall the other day in Seattle because I went back that's why we didn't record last week.
That's right.
Because but I went to my regular mall and all of the seats had been taken out because they didn't want people loitering. And I
Oh,
was like, what the fuck is a mall for but
Right.
loitering? Like that
malls
is
are,
the main goal of a mall is for people to just hang out. And it
yeah,
made me
dude.
so mad because I couldn't eat my fucking dumplings and I had to sit on a stairway hidden away. And then the security guy just came and sat by me until I left. And I was like, okay,
That's weird.
sorry, man. I think he didn't want to make
Mission
me
accomplished.
leave, but I was like,
You
I'm
made
not
me feel
gonna,
weird.
I don't want these to get cold and I want to eat them and I'm going to eat them.
Yeah, you should at least provide seating if you provide food. I mean,
Yeah. Oh,
that's
well,
crazy.
no, I didn't want to eat in the restaurant. Are you kidding me?
Okay, well that's fair. All right, all right.
I willingly, like, I always had the same thing. They have these tables in this mall. They have a restaurant that's a chain. It's Din Tai Fung. And we would get dumplings and then we would go eat at the tables in the mall so we wouldn't have to sit and wait because it was always busy. So we just ordered it to go and we would go sit in there. And then when I went back for my work trip, I had to sit hidden behind like a construction thing. And I was like, oof, it was not fun.
We need third spaces.
We need more third spaces.
Third
Yeah.
spaces.
I
They
think
don't cost anything.
you have each now said every single aspect of I see what you did there for later. So just keep that in mind.
Oh my God.
This is gonna be very quick.
Watch
one.
us still like fumble and
Yeah.
struggle.
But that was also the great thing about Empire Records. People could make out in the booths. Like you
Yes.
could
I
hang out
know.
there. It didn't have to be like I have to go. I can just look at shit all day. But now everywhere just feels like it has to be a transaction and you have to get the fuck out. Like
Yes.
it's
Yeah.
a nightmare.
Definitely.
We have created a world that's a nightmare.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
there
it's
were like
great for
multiple people
making money.
listening to music and dancing. Like just with headphones
Exactly.
on, like doing ballet poses.
Which
like where could you
it's
do
Maxwell
that? Where could you
Caulfield's
do that?
stepdaughter.
Ah, that's funny.
Oh,
Yeah. Peppering the fun facts. That's what I'm here for. That's why I'm good
I
at
will
trivia
say,
sometimes.
I will say, if I was just listening to music and doing ballet poses and Ethan Embry kissed my foot, I might have something to say about it.
Yeah, I'd be uncomfortable for sure.
I don't think that I would like smile and laugh at him. I think I would be like, "Hey, man, what the fuck?"
Yeah, it's
I don't
it's
know. In
very
high school,
weird.
I was weird. I might have been okay with it.
I guess in 1995 high school,
Yeah.
I would have grown up in a different society. But if it happened
now, if it happened now,
today, I'm kicking you in the teeth.
yeah, I'm running. I'm running.
I'm not. I'm making a scene.
I'm the fight. You're the fight.
Yeah.
Nate, are you the fawn?
Yeah, I think I am.
Nate's fawn.
I,
You're like,
I,
"Oh,
I think
thank
I
you for the
100%
kisses." It's like,
I'm
because I am
Ethan.
definitely going to people please my way out of a conflict before I'm going to fight or run away.
Do you just like take off your headphones? Oh, thank you so much for the toe kisses. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
I didn't get you
Yeah,
anything.
do you want toe kisses in return, Ethan
Should
Embry?
I?
Could I do hand instead? Would that be okay?
Yeah. Although I don't know, hands are carrying a lot of germs. Like feet are
That's
almost
true.
safer. For,
I know, but
Are
I've
they?
seen men's
Only
feet.
top of feet.
Well, that's
I
true.
guess top of
Yeah.
feet is okay.
Yeah, top of feet, definitely
Top of
not,
feet.
not
Top
bottom
of feet.
We're not doing bottom feet.
We're a top
Men's
of
feet are
family.
hairy.
This is a top of feet podcast.
I'm doing back of hand. I'm sorry. Oh, you know what I'll do? You know what I'll do? Top of head.
Okay, yeah, a little
Ooh,
boop.
Genius.
Yeah,
That works.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People protect that.
Yep. That should be good and safe.
Yeah. And the movie, anything else about the plot? We were going to talk about Warren, then we didn't. Did we talk about Warren?
I mean,
We talked about Joe.
Warren's shoplifting. He gets caught.
Yeah.
He has to hang
And
out
he
with
wants to be part of
Lucas.
the family.
He wants to be part of the family. He comes
We're
back
there.
after he gets released with a gun.
And
starts
he's the only
shooting up
person
the
that works
place.
there. He's
Yeah.
perfect. This kid
Yeah, he's
is
great.
perfect. His name's not fucking Warren though.
It's not
I
Warren.
know.
His name is Warren? I thought
But
his name
this
was Warren.
entire movie as well is okay, I'm gonna go into the future unless there's anything in the plot or anything at all about this movie you want to talk about before I talk about recent happenings with this movie.
Let's go.
Let's go to the future.
So less recent happenings, right when it happened, they only put it in theater, like 70 theaters. First it was supposed to be 1,200 theaters, and then they only put it in 30 because they did 2 screenings. They did a screening of a white middle class people in San Fernando. Fucking phenomenal. People loved it. And then they did a less well-off Hispanic neighborhood, and they hated it. And I was like,
Okay.
fair. That's
Sure.
fair.
Yeah.
This is very white culture.
It's a very
It's
white
super
movie.
white. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, they didn't incorporate anything other than white people. I was like, this
Yeah,
is a very
that
white
is a-
people movie.
that is a note.
That might be
Yeah.
my biggest complaint. Like, I was like, I feel like it was very white, all of it very white. This is a white movie. A very enjoyable movie for me because I don't know. This is my culture, I guess. I don't know what to say about it without it being like gross.
Yeah, it's not our story to tell.
Yeah.
I think that movies can be enjoyable to some people and not to others.
But I
and
also
that's
think that
okay.
this movie could have incorporated more there's no way that
100%.
all the people working at a record store were just a bunch of white people. Like I feel like there's still like a tapestry that could have happened because that feels more authentic than probably what was output. And I feel like if we made it today, it would make more sense. So
Definitely.
if there's ever another Empire Records, it would be updated and it would make more sense for all. And I don't think that
It
people
would be
should
woke.
edit stuff
It
for
would
all.
be canceled for being woke.
I don't think people should edit stuff for all audiences, but I do think that it should capture what is happening today. And maybe at the time that
reality.
made sense. I don't think today that would make sense if I were being for real.
Well, Hollywood looks totally different today
True.
than it did then.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that could have happened for that screenwriter at that time. And that could have been, oh, that kind of makes me happy that that's kind of a direction we've gone and it's a little bit different. That makes me a little full.
Yeah. I mean, we can have a little hope as a treat.
But they hated it, and
sometimes,
I was
though.
like, it makes sense that they hated it. I probably would have not liked it either if it wasn't like my thing. But it is for white middle class people. Like that seems like a kind of easy life. To be able to work at a record store and be able to pay for your life and everything that you're doing, and it just be like that.
And you're getting picked
Your
up
biggest
from a
problem is-
nice suburban house in
Yeah.
a good neighborhood by your friend
Exactly.
who owns a car. Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of elements. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of there wasn't really. I mean, these people existed, but they were definitely subsidized from parents that could afford them,
Yeah.
which is different, kind of from my upbringing. So, like, I know that that's different, but anyway, but WB after watching the screenings pulled it from a bunch of theaters and was like, "Oh, this was a bad fucking idea." So it really didn't get. It had horrible critical, like, the critics saw that they pulled it from theaters, saw that people weren't enjoying it, so they responded appropriately.
Yeah.
Not appropriately. You should watch a movie for what it is and not because of what the studio decides. But a lot of the critics said a bunch of terrible things about it. It did not do well. But when it came out on VHS, that's when it fucking took over and people loved
yeah.
it. And then it went to the TV and then people loved it. And then they had a showing in 2015 of like, I don't know, 4,000 people showing up. It was phenomenal. It was in LA. And then the cast showed up. And then they had another one last year, I think. And then the cast showed up again and they all sung Say No More, Mo No More and did a dance.
That's so fun.
Yeah. And it
That's so
was
cool.
like all of it together. Like it, and the director went to it. This might have been the 2015 one, but he was like, this is the release it should have gotten. This was the release for it. And I was like, yeah, people fucking love it. It's going to live on forever, hopefully. Like, I don't know. It is a movie that isn't going to be hopefully lost to time. There are a ton of movies that are lost to time. I don't think this is going to be one of them.
No, it's like retrospectively stacked cast of people
Yeah.
alone. Like that alone makes it something that's an artifact.
They
It's
could have
like,
had
how did
Tobey Maguire.
Yeah. They put all these different people in this movie and half of them went on to have big careers, and the other
Huge
half
careers.
acted in, didn't stop acting. Like it's not like anybody got kicked out of the biz.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Has anybody been canceled?
From that movie, I
My
don't think so. Like
I
I
don't
don't
think so.
that is a movie that I felt I don't know, all good people. Renee, she seems great.
Yeah, and you feel like
Yeah.
Renee Zellweger is the biggest star out of the whole movie,
For sure.
which is
Yeah.
interesting because, as you said, like
She was the least at the
I'm
beginning.
Rory Cochran,
She
and I brought
was
my girlfriend.
my
Can she be in the movie
girlfriend.
too? And it's like, whoa, okay,
And now
here
it's
we
like,
go.
who are you?
Yeah.
Sorry, Rory was it? My question is, so I think that the character dynamics are forever. I think
Yeah.
that those are like time immemorial, that will be recognizable forever. However, I do wonder if the youth of today would be like, what are they selling in this store?
Fair.
That's
What
fair.
are people buying? They're buying
I don't know. Analog baskets
Physical-
have been coming back. So everyone
analog baskets.
is that just old people that want that now though? People want
like
to
like
disconnect from
baskets,
their
like
phone.
woven baskets?
Yeah, they make baskets of CDs and books for them to not look at their
Oh.
phone anymore or screens. They're like, I would
Yeah,
like to
I
not
mean, I
look
think
at stuff
that's-
anymore. Here is how I do
I
it.
do think that is part of it. Although I've seen a lot of people like bringing back iPods, which is still digital,
Right.
but is better.
But
I
iPods
think.
are now as far back as like a Discman was when iPods
Yeah,
came
yeah.
out.
Yeah. I do have the Empire
Um,
Records CD in a CD. I still have it
Nice.
and I have it as a
Nice.
Blu-ray and I have it as a DVD.
Nice.
That is
Hell yeah.
that's how you know it's my favorite movie if I have it in 3 versions.
Like I need all
Yeah,
the clarity
I'm also-
on this.
Yeah.
I'm also surprised. I also think of you as somebody who has
Multiple
multiple
copies.
copies of their
So I
favorite
can
movie
lend out
to
one.
loan.
Yeah, I do that. I have 4 Blu-rays of Lord of the Rings. I don't know how or when it happened, but I kept forgetting I had one, so I kept buying them, and then I got
Well,
one as a
it's-
gift. So
It's also one of those things, like when I see a used copy of Ender's Game, I pick it up.
Oh,
So
yeah.
at one point I had like
sure.
5 or 6 copies of Ender's Game so that I could give them out
yeah, I've
without
got a couple of them.
people supporting Orson Scott Card.
Amen.
Ender's Game slaps, buy it used.
Yeah. Or message us. We have
Yeah.
a copy.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
I'll
one
get
of
you
us
one.
has a copy for sure.
Yeah, man.
Borrow it from your
Debut
local
buddies at
library.
And if you
gmail.com.
need any sequels, I have the sequels as well.
I ditched the sequels,
Oh,
but
I have some copies. So
I mean, I gave
we're
them
just
away.
going to become a used bookstore podcast.
Just
Yeah.
email us,
Yeah.
debutbuddies@gmail.com, and we'll lend you.
Yeah, we'll lend you a book.
We're going to be Netflix, but for books.
Yeah. Although no,
don't they
I'm
have
gifting
that?
them. I'm gifting them.
No, I know.
They do. It's called the library.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is. It's
yeah.
just library.
Get a library card. I think that's all I had. There was a 2024 stage musical
Yes.
in New Jersey.
I heard about
Oh my
that.
god.
Yeah.
The
It's
videos that I watched
Shator.
of that were not good. It did
Oh,
not.
okay,
It looked
good to
like
know. I don't think it should be a musical.
No. It looked to
Mm-mm.
me like a weird attempt at hey, this property's available. Can we
Shit.
do
Yeah, that
something
makes
with
sense.
this and make some money?
Oh.
But it's like, no, this is like this movie is inherently about not selling out. Like that is
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
text and subtext
Yeah.
of the movie. So to be like, now let's make a musical about the movie about not selling out.
Oh, bummer.
And
Well,
I guess
maybe if we get the original writer to do it,
Oh, yeah.
maybe we can.
Sure,
get-
yeah.
it was not the original writer who did it, as far as I
Yeah,
understand
yeah.
from the YouTube video watch.
Mm.
My last thing is the reason that it rang so true for me this time was Damn the Man Save the Empire, because it feels
dude.
very much like everything that's happening with corporations and with government and everything that's going on. Hopefully I don't get murdered for this. But I mean, America's an empire and it's full of a bunch of good people that just happen to be stuck here.
Yeah.
And damn the man,
Yeah, damn the man.
Damn the man.
save the empire.
Yeah, dude.
It's so great. It's so great how easily Mitchell is like, I don't want to deal with this anyway. It's like,
Yeah, he used to work one night.
Can
and he's
any
like,
of these people
But I
in
think
the
that's
current
true for any
timeline be like,
corporations too.
Yeah.
Like they don't give a shit. So just like let us have it. Just let us have it.
just let us have it.
Let us have it. Let
It's
us
really-
protect
yeah.
our people and let us take
it made
care
me
of
think a lot
ourselves.
about the private equity thing, right? Of like, private equity can come in and buy your record store and they'll make it the most profitable thing it can be, but it will
But it'll
go out
lose
of
its
business
soul.
because it'll
Soulless.
suck. Like it'll
Yeah.
lose everything about it that made it something that people like to go to
Yeah.
as a community space.
Amen.
And now it's time for the MouthGarf Report.
The MouthGarf Report. Open wide for some lasagna.
I hate Mondays.
Yay.
Woohoo!
I have just a couple of things that I watched that were interesting. One of those things is Final Destination Bloodlines,
I watched it.
It was good, right?
which I was like, yeah.
I watched it and I did not think it was good.
You didn't like it?
I thought it was so fun.
I was like, this may be the best version of this concept I've ever
Okay.
seen. Just because it's
I agree.
a bunch like
So I
every
have-
single Rube Goldberg murder machine setup is done so nicely. And then you're just sort of waiting
It
to
is
laugh
funny.
when
It
it
is the
happens because
funniest
it's not,
one.
it's not
It's the
scary.
funniest
You're just
one,
like,
for
oh, this
sure.
is just gonna like the thing's gonna happen. My biggest gripe with it is like, how does anybody not know what an MRI machine is, and that if it's turned on, you probably shouldn't be in the room?
For sure.
I know.
Like that to me
I
is
was like,
is
oh, immediately whenever they went to the hospital, I was like, oh, MRI machine's going to do something.
and
Yep,
them
for
sitting
sure.
there the whole time, and I'm just like, guys, it's obviously on. Like
Guys.
there have to be other
Get
rooms
out.
that you could go to do this anaphylactic shock thing.
Yeah.
What a
It even
choice.
like makes a noise and they like look over and then ignore
They're like,
it.
"It's
Like,
fine."
come on,
Yeah.
clowns. But that's why this is my favorite Final Destination movie because it's the first one that like understands that it's a
not-
comedy.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
That's
No,
fair.
I completely
will
agree.
allow
I
that.
think it's 100% good because it sees itself as a comedy and it
Yeah.
finds a way to get Tony Todd in there to
So-
say something. Like Tony Todd's scene is
so
so
good.
beautiful. And he
That's
gets
the
to
last
have
scene
a
before
send-off
his
scene.
death.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
the man is actively dying of cancer when he films
You
the
can
scene.
see him.
And he says some of the
And
most
they-
uplifting stuff in the whole movie to this group of dimwits that have no idea how to
idiots.
like. But
And that was, if I'm remembering correctly, that wasn't scripted. They were just like, Tony, cameras are on.
yeah.
Hit us with it.
And I mean, if that's the case, that's even
Fucking
better.
hit us with it.
Because
Yeah.
like I've spent the whole movie just in rapt attention giggling until that scene, and then I was like, oh my god, I'm sad, but also
It was
uplifted.
like fighting back tears. Yeah.
And then back to just giggling.
Yeah.
Just dumb.
And I love the ending. I love the way the ending does a little callback. I love the way that the ending is like. I just think it's a really fun. Yeah, it's a fun way to take this because the other movies are all
Yeah.
pretty self-serious, and that's usually
Yeah.
why they're not fun. Is it's like, yeah,
That is fair. It is
weaponizing
the
my
first comedy.
natural fear of death sucks. Like this isn't even,
Yeah.
and this is like, no, none of these are natural deaths. Like
No, this is all absurd.
a weather vane's going to fall off and go straight through your
Man,
face,
I
or
think about it all
Sure.
the time.
it's great. So that movie was a lot of fun. And then I also watched Wake Up Dead Man, which is the
I have not
third
watched it.
Knives Out.
I have not watched
I
any
really
Knives
want to
Out
see
yet.
it. It didn't come to theaters here.
Oh, okay.
I was
Yeah, I just
very
watched it on
frustrated.
Netflix because
Yeah,
it's on
it's
Netflix
streaming.
already.
Oh, now that it's okay. Okay.
I liked it. It's good. It's very interesting,
Yay!
especially in our current era. It has
Oh.
really
Good.
good. I gotta say, like
Is there
Ryan
something
Johnson.
about religion in it?
Yeah, it's basically
There's a hot
like
priest.
the main
Oh, he's not
character
that hot
is
to me, in my
he's a
opinion.
young former boxer who is now a priest, and he is relocated to Josh Brolin's parish.
Josh Brolin is
Yeah,
in
Brolin's
it.
Love
in
a
it.
Josh Brolin.
So
God
Brolin
damn.
is this.
Oh, you know what? My hot priest is in it. Andrew Scott is in it.
Yes, Andrew Scott is in it.
I know.
Andrew Scott plays
I know.
an Orson Scott Card type, kind of like he plays a
Oh,
sci-fi
no.
writer who has become like a right-wing asshole.
No,
It's fun.
we hate to hear it.
Um,
Yeah.
but he's good.
Well, we know
But-
that that's not who he is as a person.
I know,
So
I
great.
love him.
I'm proud
Yeah,
of him
yeah.
for being
Love
a great
him.
actor.
But yeah, I gotta say, like Ryan Johnson does a great job of like, and whomever he's writing with, if he's writing with other people, I didn't look, but creating a situation that is like, yep, this is I know exactly what you're talking about, while it also
Great.
being its own thing that isn't just checking or talking about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the mystery was interesting. Like I kind of, as with all of these, they're sort of designed not to be like a mystery that you don't know the answer to.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
the first one you find out, like they tell you the answer very early. And then
Yes.
the second one, it's kind of a like shrug in the middle that they
Oh
do.
yeah, we're spoiling. We're
Well,
spoiling.
I'm not, yeah, I mean, I'm not spoiling. I'm not saying anything specific,
Give
but
me a thumbs up when I can
Okay.
come back.
but this one nicely plays it longer, but still, I don't know. I thought it was good. So yeah, I
Thank you.
recommend that movie. And it's just like I hope that they keep making Benoit Blanc movies because I like Daniel Craig in this role. I think it's fun, and honestly, like I think having like a murder mystery detective serial like this, where it's always a stacked cast of actors, it's always
Yeah.
kind of tongue in cheek, but it's really thought out and interesting.
Yeah.
We need that. Like we need more movies of this type. So while it was like a non-franchise thing now, yes, just make it a franchise, but give us that because this is more interesting than a lot of stuff.
Question: Did Mike
Don't make it a
Flanagan start
universe
this?
though. Oh, did he?
I think it's always been Ryan Johnson who's done it.
That's what I thought, but I don't
But
know.
let me see
Who
if
was the first
Flanagan's
one
a
to
producer.
recycle people? Oh no, I don't think he would be a producer, but like recycling actors over time.
Oh, sure,
well,
sure.
but this is the same characters.
Yeah, so-
not just actors.
You know, he has the same. Oh, okay.
Because
well,
Knives
the White
Out,
Lotus
each
does
of the
that
Knives
too.
Out movies. Oh yeah, yeah, that does that.
But
too.
I feel like that's a more recent thing where you recycle people and like continue.
I feel like that's maybe
in a
even
universe?
just
Joss
because
Whedon did it.
actors like it. Like I think they
Ryan
like
Murphy did
the
it.
opportunity
being
to.
the character again.
Well, because in Hollywood this decade, like it's hard to get these kinds of movies unless you're sort of
Yeah.
in an ensemble and or a repertory, and then like, oh yeah, okay, cool. You want to do like really deep feeling emotional horror stuff? Hang out with Mike Flanagan and you'll do
Yeah.
those and you'll get cast and you'll play different roles in that and you won't ever be typed as one thing or another, but you also don't have to like go off and do, you know, some Disney animated remake live action thing just to pay the bills, right? You get to do something that you kind of
Right.
like doing.
Yeah.
Because yeah, these, I mean, I just like this. All these have Daniel Craig in them, but then everybody else is always different. So,
Gotcha.
yeah. So like this one had, you know, Josh O'Connor, Brolin, Thomas Hayden Church,
like a million
Glenn
people.
Close.
I remember like the poster for it is like 30
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
and they're all super famous.
yeah, and all good. Kerry Washington's in it too.
Oh, I love Carrie.
Yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. So check that out.
You know, I wasn't going to talk about this, but since we were talking about Andrew Scott, Hubba Hubba Ding
Yeah,
Ding.
so good.
I met him first. like I know him. I watched him first in Sherlock. Did you guys watch
Oh.
Sherlock
Yeah.
with Benedict Cumberbatch?
He's Moriarty.
He's Moriarty.
Oh,
And
that makes
He's
sense.
autistic Moriarty.
he's so
yeah, that's
fucking
fair.
good, dude. He's so good and so handsome. And in Sherlock's apartment, he has this very iconic wallpaper. And at some point, Andrew Scott breaks in or has somebody break in. I think he breaks in and spray paints a yellow smiley face on the wallpaper. And the wallpaper is like white and brown. And it's like a very classic floral motif. And anyway, I'm knitting socks based on that wallpaper with a yellow smiley face on it. This
That's
has
so
been in my
fun.
queue for like 10 years. I'll send you guys pictures.
Yes, please.
We can
That's
post them
wonderful.
online. I just finished the first sock and they are called Sure Socks.
Have you thought about making socks that all check different wallpaper and or carpet patterns in films and movies?
That would be super fun. However, I hate doing color work,
Fair.
dude.
Okay. Yeah. Then don't do it.
It hurts my hands.
Yeah, it's a lot
Yeah,
of
that's fair.
What else have I been up to? Listeners will hopefully recall that I've been searching for a job, and I made it to the final round with a company, did the full, like, quote unquote on-site. It's virtual these days, but the quote unquote on-site, which is for me was a 5-hour day of back-to-back interviews. Yeah, it was long. There were 2 15-minute breaks.
I hate
That's
that.
And other than
wild.
that, it was back to back to back. And I got an email from them on Friday. Feedback very positive. They would love to offer me a job. However, they don't actually have a job available. And I was like, I'm glad we wasted everybody's time. What a fun exercise we just did. Great to meet y'all. I guess I'll ask my landlady if she will accept this email as rent.
Right. Well, as you can see, I spent 5 hours with a job.
They liked me, so
I would have a paycheck
If they were
except that. What else have I been up to? I've just continuing my watch of Wheel of Time. It's no longer a rewatch. I'm firmly into season 2.
nice.
It's still going really well. I'm really liking the new actor for Matt Cawthon. I think I might have mentioned that last time, but it has escalated to the point
I
that
think
I'm
you
now
were trying
attracted.
to feel out the vibes.
Yeah,
last time.
like I thought that the show did a good job of the swap. Like they didn't even make it a thing. He was just there suddenly, and he wasn't doing a bad job. He's doing a really good job. He's
Good.
far and away the best actor of the children. Yeah.
So you got full on lady boner for him now.
Yeah, I sure do.
Excellent.
Yep. So that's my review of Wheel of Time.
Beautiful. We love it.
Lady boner approved.
Yep. God, I hope he's old enough. I should Google that.
Yeah, I should probably.
I mean, the character is. If the actor
The character is 18.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
And hopefully the actors are usually a little bit older.
Yeah, nobody
usually older.
actually
Usually
looks
older.
Right.
good when they're 18. They always look
40.
exactly.
I mean, I'm also like, am I presently attracted to him, or is it like I read these books when I was 16?
That
for the
is-
first
yeah,
time,
you get
so I've got this
nostalgia
like,
tingles.
fair.
yeah. Is that what's happening? I don't
Like
know.
if I watch Casper the Friendly Ghost again, if I'm like, oh, Devon Sawa, is that
Devon
weird?
Sawa.
Because like the child in me is
that's
like
the
Devon
memory.
Sawa.
Yeah, that's memory.
But the adult in me is also like, I mean, Devon Sawa now. So
Exactly. Yeah. I will say, still, the most attractive person in Wheel of Time is, oh my God, what's his name? Lan is the character name. Daniel Henney.
is that the name of the
Daniel
actor?
Henney. That's the name of the actor.
He's the sad guy, right?
Oh, I love sad guys.
There's kind of a lot of sad guys.
Well,
Big
yeah, but
fan
he
of
was
sad
like the
guys.
most
Yes.
directly sad, right?
Great news. Matt Cawthon is 30.
Oh, yes.
We are firmly in the okay zone.
Oh no, yeah, Daniel Henney's the badass guy. That's different.
Lan.
I was
Yeah,
was
he's the
thinking of
badass
the
guy. Who's
the doofy
Yeah, Lan.
blacksmith that had to do the
Oh,
accent.
fuck him. No, I don't like that character. And also the actor is not good. Sorry to the actor.
But yeah, no, Daniel Henney's hot. I remember when I watched
Daniel
the
Henney's
first season, I was
so
like,
hot.
whoa, more of this.
Whoa.
More of this guy.
Yeah. And you get more in
It's
the
that
second
Simpsons
season.
meme, like just
He's-
moving the less cute sheep aside. Let's go.
Yeah.
Give me the cutest lamb.
No, he's fully like, he's topless in like the first episode. And some of the Eyes to Die are like, hey, Lan, do you want to come over? Lan, no, don't put that shirt on. You can come over here just how you are. And I'm sure that's because the fans were like, take his top
Yeah,
off.
yeah. Like, look, he does a lot of ritual stuff with no shirt on in the
Yeah.
first
I mean,
season.
he's
Like,
gotta-
let's lean in.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Give the people what they want. What about you, Chelsea?
So I don't have a lot of updates. My bird buddy still only getting squirrel.
Okay.
Ah.
Got some weird shots of a squirrel because the bird buddy fell. Did we talk about this last time? It has
No.
fallen over, so then the bird or the squirrel stands on top of it. And I'm like, these are
So wait,
some
the squirrel is
shots that are
teabagging
not
your bird buddy, is what you're telling
every
me?
day.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So I gotta figure out how to fix that. The only thing I watched, I did, as I mentioned earlier, went to church yesterday and saw Bone Temple. And
Yeah.
yeah, did you watch it?
I've
Kenzie?
heard good things.
I
No,
haven't
not
seen
yet,
it yet
but I'm
either,
excited
but
about it.
I've seen only great stuff, and I'm very excited
Okay.
to see it.
So wait,
Yeah, I was sort of so on it, but people are speaking so positively about
Well,
it that I'm back on board.
had avoided everything about 28 years later, so I didn't know that Bone Temple was supposed to come out at all. So like I had avoided a bunch of stuff for a long
yeah.
time. And so was that supposed to be like, do you guys know any backstory as to why they released a movie and then a movie immediately after?
So soon, huh?
Okay.
I think
I
that
don't
they
wanna
were
talk-
filmed at the same time, right?
That
Makes
makes sense.
sense.
It's a continuation. Like it's
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
it
'cause
feels like
this is
should
gonna be
have
a
been
trilogy.
one whole movie.
Yeah, this is
And
supposed to
it
be a
was just
sequel
like-
trilogy, and this
yeah.
is like the middle part. So
Yeah, it felt
Okay.
like a like since we talked about this last episode, I just watched 28 Years Later, and then watching Bone Temple just kind of brought it all around. So I'm not gonna
Okay.
say anything about it, but I am gonna do a thing. Kelly, are you okay with this?
uh-oh.
Yeah.
Is this okay? Can I say that?
Oh, yes. Yeah. Yes.
Nate, your
I know
your
what you're. I
wish
know.
has come true.
It took me a second. Yeah.
Your wish has come true. We are coming back.
We're coming back.
You're coming
It's a
back.
monster.
We're coming back.
We're coming back.
Amazing.
We should probably already be back.
Yeah, probably
by
by
the
this-
time. Yeah.
but this is me finding out for the first time
This is
is
you
also
finding out.
us.
Yeah.
Like, we
after
haven't
gently
recorded it
nudging
yet,
at the end of every episode previous.
Yeah.
Aw.
So we will
Yay!
be back. You guys can listen to our episodes. I think it might be over the 28 series. So
Yeah.
hopefully that's what we will talk about. Maybe we'll talk about it all in one episode, but we might also have multiple episodes of each movie. So we'll find out.
We'll
Yeah.
find out.
Yeah.
Never show the
Split 'em
monster.
up, just 20 minutes from each movie, and just make very, very deep cut episodes.
Love each movie. Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot to dig into, especially in
there's
that
a
first
lot.
one.
The first one. The second one, you have stuff to say about it, but it doesn't have to be a ton. I mean, Rumpelstiltskin's in it. What are you gonna do?
Right.
God, I love him.
A
Love
good
him.
Rumpelstiltskin.
Oh,
Jeremy Renner.
I don't think I've even seen that one.
Oh, sorry, spoilies. Then.
Oh, that's
I mean,
fine.
Rumpelstiltskin's
It's
in
fine.
the beginning, so
Yeah.
Oh, I knew that Rumpelstiltskin was
Yeah.
in it. What's his name?
Rumpelstiltskin.
Yeah.
It is Rumpelstiltskin.
I know he has
I
a
get
real
mad at
name,
myself
but-
every
I
time.
know his
Poor
name
I can't remember
Rumpelstiltskin.
his name.
And it's not coming to me because he's also he's in Train Spotting as well.
You
right?
mean Rumpelstiltskin is in
Uh-huh.
Train
Yeah.
Spotting?
Right. True. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry, actor.
Richard
Stiltskin.
Ryan Stiltskin. I always think Richard Armitage. It's not Richard
not.
Armitage. I know who
It's
that
Robert
is.
Carlyle. Is his
Oh,
name?
okay,
God, I was
Robert
so-
Carlyle.
Robert Carlyle.
Yeah.
Rumple
Carlyle.
Stiltskin.
Rumpelstiltskin.
Rumple Carlyle.
Carlisle. Okay. All right. Why can I not recall that?
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's fair.
If it makes him feel better, one of my very best friends and I have a list of old men who could get it, and he's on it.
Weird how attractive he is as Rumpelstiltskin.
As Rumpelstiltskin.
It doesn't make any sense. Like, this is
makes
something that
no
boggles everybody's minds. Like, I don't understand it, and it doesn't make sense, but it's there.
But I like it.
Oh, no. But that's all. I think I saw that movie. I haven't really caught up on The Bear. Finally
Okay.
watched that.
Mm.
I still haven't watched last season.
Yeah, I just watched. I do have something to say about it if it helps. I put it off because I couldn't watch anything stressful. This was actually a pretty happy season, I think.
Oh, good. Okay.
Oh, good.
It was easier watch. I also put off what's that one? Squid Game, because I thought it was stressful.
Sure.
It was stressful.
Yeah.
That was one that continued to be stressful. So, but The Bear, I was worried was going to be really stressful, but I feel like it was a really nice season, and I really liked it.
That's nice.
It's been award season. Have you guys watched the awards?
No.
Me neither.
Yeah. I mean,
Just
I'll
watching little
maybe see what
clips
the nominations are when
sometimes.
they announce those, but I'm not. Yeah. I'm just mostly
These-
watching movies for myself and not worrying about
Yeah.
what the people think. What
I
the
used
what
to be
the
really
you
into
know,
watching the
Academy.
award season, but I have stepped back from it because I don't know. I think finding out that they didn't watch all the movies is
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
you know what? I don't even care about your opinion
Well,
anymore.
then what's the point?
No.
Then what are we doing
Right.
here?
Well, I mean, yeah, and the more you learn about all the back dealings of it, that it isn't always like the Golden Globes thing was shady because people were actually paying for awards and stuff, and that's why the Golden Globes weren't around for like 2
Oh,
years and just
boo.
came back. But like even with the Oscars, there's a little bit of a vibe of like, okay, well they're kind of picking this person because they haven't won yet and they're due, but they're winning for a movie that isn't as good as
Yeah.
a movie that they should have won for.
Wait, are
a
we
few
talking
years
about
ago.
Brendan
You're
Fraser? 'Cause
subtweeting
he
Leonardo
deserves everything.
DiCaprio?
Well, sure, like Brendan
Oh.
Fraser being
I will.
one, like
He deserves everything.
lots of actors get like these weird lifetime picks on things that aren't their best thing. But anyway,
I guess that's true. What did Leonardo DiCaprio won for The Revenant? No,
Yeah, it
did
was
he run for The Revenant?
or
maybe-
Wolf of Wall Street.
Maybe.
I don't think he
I don't
won
know.
for
No, it
Wolf
wasn't
of Wall
Wall- it
Street.
wasn't
I think
Wall
he won
Street.
for The Revenant, and he should have won for Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, I mean he should have
Yes,
won
There
for
were
a
like
few other
a
things.
million that he should have won
Yeah.
for, and then it was
Somebody else
The
won at that
Revenant
time.
or something.
Scorsese winning
None of us
for
watched.
Oh, did he win for Wolf of Wall Street?
no, he won for
Oh, maybe.
the Boston one that now I can't remember the name of it. Shoot.
Which means really
Oh,
good.
the shoot 'em ups.
Yeah.
Pew pew.
Yeah.
It's the one that's got the rat in the background. The rat
In
runs
this-
across the thing.
in
The Departed.
in
Five.
Departed.
The Departed. Yeah.
Which is maybe not his best movie, but I think they were like, we didn't give this to you for Mean Streets or any of these other movies that
Was
are
I getting
inarguably
that
amazing.
confused with Indestructibles, the one with Stallone, and where
yeah.
like everyone shoots each other? Like it's
But
all.
I mean, everybody does shoot each other in The Departed.
Yeah, that's
Spoilers
true.
for
That
The
doesn't
Departed.
Departed. Yeah. Well, what I was gonna say was gonna be more of a spoiler. I'll make
You
my
should have
comment
won
off
for
air.
Hugo. What a good movie.
Hugo was a good movie. That was cute. A love letter to the cinema.
Yeah.
That's the one about the French director.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about the
Yeah.
Yeah.
and the kid that lives in the train station and watches movies.
I didn't watch it.
That's okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's good. You can still watch it. It still exists.
What?
I'm a grown up. I don't really watch animated
Okay.
movies.
And that was the MouthGarf Report.
Yeah. So now we're gonna see what you did there.
Now it's time to play a game. If
Oh
you're
my
ready,
god. Oh my
You said we
time to
already got
play.
all of them right. So
You-
should we even play?
I think you should because there's still some things that you didn't mention, but I think this will be fun. I
Damn.
think you're gonna have an easy time of it.
Is this about capitalism?
All right,
Because
okay.
we're in.
It's just all related to Empire Records. And it's time to
Okay.
play. I see what you did there.
Whoa.
Okay. Number one, Robin Tunney, Empire Records Deb, also had a role in this teen witchy drama film. And this is the name of the department in film, television, and video production that provides cast and crew with snacks.
The craft
I
services.
always just
The craft services. You see what I did
services.
there?
I was like, I listen to so many podcasts with comedians who are also actors, and they always just call it crafty. So I was like, I know that's not the real name.
I like that they
Should've been
it's good that they
accepted.
shorten it though, because craft services is a mouthful.
yeah, save time. We got to save time.
And you want the mouthful to be the snacks, not the name of the
be
thing.
the services.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, number 2. Mark is eaten while playing on stage in a weed brownie hallucination or mushroom brownie hallucination with this costumed heavy metal band. And this epic novel, set during the Napoleonic Wars, features Tolstoy mixing narrative and real historical events.
War and Peace.
War and Peace. You see what I did there?
Wow.
Notably, my favorite musical, Natasha Pierre and the Great Comet of 1812, is based on a 70-page sliver of War and Peace. And I recently watched we talked about this, the War and Peace miniseries. Pretty
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Starring Paul Dano. Pretty good.
Quentin Tarantino's
how
least
cool
favorite
would
actor,
he?
Paul Dano.
Yeah, get fucked, Quentin Tarantino.
I love that Clooney was like, don't pick on these people. What's wrong with you? Get over
I
it.
also like that nobody cared about
Shut
Owen
the
Wilson.
fuck up.
So
Right.
they're like, okay, we're not going to come to his defense. He's fine. He's fine. He'll do fine.
Well, Clooney did mention Owen Wilson too, I think. But I think like the premise of Clooney in a Paul Dano, Owen Wilson, and whoever the other person that was thrown in the bus.
Matthew
Matthew
Lillard.
Lillard.
Yes.
Whoever.
Like,
Bruce.
I just forgot. It wasn't a dismissal of Matthew Lillard or his brilliant career, because I do think he's a great actor.
Better not be.
He's really good in The Life of Chuck, specifically. And he has like one scene in that, but it's really great.
He was also really good in
Scooby-Doo.
Well, yeah.
well, yes, and Scream.
Yeah, and
13
obviously.
Paddle.
Oh, so good. You know what? Ignore what I was gonna say. Let's just go look at his
Yeah,
IMDb.
let's go watch all of his movies. The first Matthew Lillard, period.
Yeah, there you go.
I was gonna say Twin Peaks.
Oh, yeah.
The Return.
Number 3. Ethan Embry portrays Preston Myers, a soon-to-graduate high schooler in love with Jennifer Love Hewitt in this 1998 teen comedy. And this is an hour-long weekly news radio panel show hosted by WBEZ and NPR in Chicago, Illinois, on which panelists and contestants are humorously quizzed about the week's news.
We want to say it at the same time on the count of 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Can't hardly
wait.
Don't tell me.
Tell
Can't
me.
hardly wait, don't tell me. You see what I did there? All right, number 4. In the film, Empire Records appears to function as one of these locations for gathering and real-world connection beyond home or work.
Yeah.
And this is the official name for the big geodesic sphere / human communication technology attraction at Epcot.
What the fuck?
The big ball at Epcot has a name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I believe it. I believe that it does.
Okay, say it again. Say the last part.
Yeah.
We obviously know the first part.
Sure.
Last part.
Right.
This is the official name for the big geodesic sphere human communication technology attraction at Epcot.
Okay, see, here's the thing. You said the word that I thought it was.
Okay.
So I don't think it's that
It is. So it's round like a certain
sphere.
object that we're on.
Circle?
We're
It's not a sphere.
Earth.
'cause
Planet?
You said sphere.
Planet?
Well, it's specific
Earth.
planet.
Place.
Great.
That's what I said first, and you didn't react.
Earth.
So I was like,
And
okay.
it's a conveyance that would take you beyond Earth's atmosphere to travel.
ship. Oh, spaceship.
Place,
Great.
Space.
Put it all together.
So third spaceship?
And
Third
No.
place, space.
Earth.
yeah, third spaceship
Space.
Earth.
Third.
Spaceship
Oh.
Earth is the name of the orb.
They call it spaceship
Yeah.
Earth.
We
Third
did
space.
not know that.
Oh.
Okay,
No,
well,
never heard that
You,
before.
Have you
saw
been
what
there?
I did there in retrospect.
Yes, thank you.
And I have been in there. It's cool. I went when I went
what's in
to
there?
Disney World when I was like 15 or something. Like that was one of the things. I was like, we got to go to Epcot because I want to see what's in there. And it is like you basically like ride a moving walkway and you learn a lot of
fun.
stuff. And it's very World's Fair pitched. Like, hey, look at what amazing things we can do
Oh, I like
Okay.
that.
together. It's a cool vibe. Epcot doesn't get enough credit for being like a really
People drink
interesting
there. You drink around
idea.
the world there.
Yeah, that's what everybody ends up doing is they just go get drunk and then they
So is that what
Try
we're
to
going to do
de-pants
for our
the Hall
debut
of
buddies
Presidents.
trip? Okay.
yeah.
I guess
I would
that's what we're doing.
I would love to go do it again because it's literally been more than half my lifetime since I've been there. So I'm sure I misremember some things and I would also enjoy it even more.
We'll go drink around the world.
1885.
Okay. Third Spaceship Earth. Number 5. Here's the last one. Despite being a box office bomb, this spin-off media offering from the film, ironically curated by a guy named Mitchell, not only sold well, but launched the careers of multiple contributors. And this is a unique ID given to a mailed package or letter designed to make its progress observable.
Say the first part again.
Despite being a box office bomb, Empire Records specifically, this spin-off media offering from the film, ironically curated by a guy named Mitchell, not only sold well, but
Oh.
launched the careers of multiple contributors.
Is it
Hear the
just
first part.
soundtracking
Oh.
ID?
Yeah, soundtracking
Okay.
number, soundtracking ID. Yeah, you see what I did there.
Okay.
Beautiful.
I was thinking, I was trying to find something bigger or more specific, I guess, than soundtrack. I was like, oh no, was there a spin-off movie?
Yeah, that's what I was
didn't
trying to
know
figure out.
about?
Too. I
No.
was like, shit, is there something I missed? Did Disney make a follow-up series? They did on 10 Things I Hate About You, which is one of my top
It's
10.
true.
So,
Oh.
It was
Clueless also
fine.
had a spin-off series that was
I thought
fine.
that was coming out soon, or is that the reboot? Sequel? Requel?
Oh, maybe maybe
Coming
there's
out soon.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now it's time to talk Debs.
How many Debs? How many Debs? How many Debs? How many Debs?
Dog.
I don't even know why there's a question. I don't even know why
Yeah,
we even
5.
are talking Debs.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a 5, especially because there's a Deb in the movie,
There is a Deb,
Exactly.
and she's the best
God.
Deb.
and she's the best Deb.
She's the best Deb. When they said her name, I lost my mind. I was
The
hooting
Deb in
and
Empire
hollering.
Records could definitely join the assassin squadron of
The
Debs.
Debs.
For
and
sure.
fit right in.
100%.
There's a spot
She
for her.
would.
100%.
Yeah.
And you know
Her
what,
attitude's perfect.
listeners? This is not true for when you are listening to this, but as of the record, Day of the Debs is on Thursday.
Oh,
Day of the Debs is coming.
we gotta celebrate.
Day of the Debs is coming.
Yay. I can't wait. I can't wait to celebrate Day of the
Yeah,
Debs.
I should rewatch it. I haven't watched it since that one time.
We gotta watch it on the Day of the Debs.
Mm-hmm.
Dia de los Debs. No,
That's right.
I like what you did. I see what you did there, and I approve.
I see what you did there.
I don't feel great about it. It's because I have this on my. I'm gonna show you guys. I have this on my desk. Oh, I have a lot of cans that you can eat. Oh my god, I'm so loud.
We couldn't hear any of it, so it's okay.
Oh.
Couldn't
Ooh,
hear
I like
anything.
that.
Ooh.
Dining
with
of-
the dead.
Dining with the Dead.
Yeah, a feast for the
Ooh.
souls on Day of the Dead.
That's so
That's
fun.
awesome.
Yeah.
You can pair it with the Halloween tree.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A perfect
Ooh.
movie.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So great.
I love that.
Great film.
All right. Well, for our next episode, since we gave it 5 Debs, it's just 5 Debs.
Yeah.
There's no
Yeah.
debate.
It's 5
It's
Debs.
5.
Yeah.
I don't think we're.
Yeah.
For our next episode, we're going to delve into a little interesting Catholic history because it's time to find out a little bit about the first pope to be a Harlem Globetrotter. That's right. It actually happened. There was a pope, and that pope was able to spin a basketball on his finger. Maybe. You'll find out.
Maybe.
We'll let you
Oh,
know.
okay. Yay.
It's gonna be something.
Yeah, I'm excited.
something.
It's going to be goofy. I'm excited.
If you like the show, please subscribe, rate, and review us wherever you listen. We would love if you would give us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts, and then tell us what you think of Empire Records.
Yeah.
And if you don't have anything particular to say, just write Mark sucks.
Yeah,
Mark with a C.
Mark with a
Mark with a
C.
C. Never stop messing with their minds.
Yep.
Damn the man. Save the empire.
That's right.
If you like the music on this show, which is not on the Empire Records soundtrack, but could be and maybe should be, you should listen to
Should
Michael
be.
J. O'Connor by visiting michaeljoconnor.bandcamp.com or Michael J. O'Connor and the Cold Family.bandcamp.com. And if you want to read some books that none of them take place in a record store to my knowledge that I can think of off the top of my head, but some of them take place on things that spin the way a record does.
Oh.
And they feature ensemble casts of people who may or may not be getting along. You want to go to readspaceboy.com and check out the books there. We got books. You want to read them.
Is that your tagline?
And
We got
if
books.
you-
You want to read them?
It is now. It is today.
Spaceboy books.
I'll completely forget it. But it was fun for this
That's-
one.
I do like it.
Really good merch, though. And if you miss me and Chelsea in the off weeks of Debut Buddies, you can find us over at Never Show the Monster, a funny podcast about scary movies.
Yay! It's back.
Hooray!
It's back.
We're back.
Like
We're
Freddy
back,
and
baby.
Jason and Michael Myers too.
All of
Never Show the
them. That's
Monster
us.
is back.
No, I don't have anything.
Okay.
Kelly,
Then
got it.
here we go.
Hell
We're
yeah.
going to talk about the Pope being a Harlem Globetrotter. It's going to be as interesting or as not interesting as that is to you and to us. But we're going to have fun doing it because we always do.
Yeah.
Because this podcast is a little bit like Empire Records in that we have a complex
hate
and
capitalism.
familial relationship. We hate capitalism, and we are we're here to.
We want to bone Rex
Well,
Manning.
sure, yeah.
Yeah, Rex Manning.
That's actually what we're all going to do
Sure.
right after the record is done.
That's the plan. Get some spray tan on us.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oof, that was
So
can't
much
believe we
spray
didn't talk
tan.
about
Yeah,
that.
we didn't. A lot of purple, a lot of spray tan. Velvet?
Oof.
Him feeling awkward about his hair being a little too short.
While it's long,
Well, it's still long
very
and
long.
very like moosed or hairsprayed back. I don't know what
Lot of
product
volume.
specifically.
probably
but
both.
Yeah,
Probably both.
we're spending hours in a chair to get ready to look the way we're
Oh,
looking.
yeah.
And it's not necessarily working anyway.
Not today. Not on Rex Manning Day.
Not on Rex Manning Day. Because for now we should say no more.
Monomore.
Monomore.
Yo-ha!
Yo.
Yo-ha.
Bye buddies.
First